Go.
As soon as you get up.
Let that remote go.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? This is the place where sports opinions collide. That is sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Inch. Joining me, we have Nikki Duce,
What's going on?
Spike Lou,
What up, though?
and Shelton J.
What's happening? What's happening?
If you guys want to catch FIFO, head over to his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/FIFO247. Because he playing Madden, y'all, instead of being here with y'all.
Is he winning?
He winning 21-13, but yeah.
Clean it up.
Yeah, he ain't cleaning up. Trying to clean up some wins.
The dog must be playing.
But you are now tuned into the best live sports talk show on YouTube at night. No filter, no agenda, just homies sitting around talking sports, man, as you guys do. As we get ready to kick things off, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share the stream. Let everybody know that we are now live. If you're new, you can become a member by going to youtube.com/deadendsports and hitting the join button. What I'm trying to do is to plan out put on the calendar the next set of call-in shows. So I'll let you guys know when we're doing that. And I was even talking to Allie earlier about doing a watch along again. On a Thursday as well. So yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and get things squared away. Send in your super chats. Just a reminder that we read most of the super chats towards the end of the show as get ready to close out. But we will definitely try to get the ones that are relevant to the topic that we're having, if that is the case. So you guys don't have to wait all that long. But if it's not, then wait towards the end. We'll get to it. NBA season kicked off.
It's tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're watching the game as we speak.
Yep. Current score
63 all.
Okay. And they just end up fighting, right?
Yeah, they just doing a little tussle
They've
bullshit.
been talking about this technical for 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Like,
What?
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
been the same shit.
Like they just been looking at each other.
Hey, man.
This is why when niggas be asking about, we need to talk NBA for what? They
Not
don't be
until-
doing shit.
not until
It's
May.
a tie game and niggas just over here goofballing.
May is when you need to talk NBA.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we are.
We're gonna talk about it.
Talking NBA tonight.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been watching. James Harden got 23.
I haven't watched. I'm gonna have to catch the replay. I got my setup is I have YouTube TV and I have all of my NBA games scheduled to record.
You can watch games with knowing the score.
Yeah. Why you can't?
I can't.
Damn.
I can watch highlights, but I can't watch games.
NFL does that dope thing where they cut all the middle stuff out and just show you the plays. Have y'all ever seen the replays like that?
Like the
It go through in like
You
30
talking about
minutes.
the NFL app?
You can watch a whole. Well, it's
That's
on
on
NFL.
That's on
Network.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch a game in 30
I
minutes.
watch Jackson
Cut through
State. I
everything.
watch Jackson State Bethune Cookman like that.
That's I can watch it like that because you just get to see the plays and what happens.
Yeah, I just want to know how did this game? How did you end up losing this game or winning this game? So I
So
can.
you don't watch the whole game.
Oh, if I record it, I'm skipping through. Well, yeah, no, I watched the whole game. I'll skip through commercials. And shit
Yeah, I
like
mean,
that,
yeah,
but
that's what I'm. But
yeah.
you still, that's what I'm saying. But you still watch the game itself.
I watch the game.
I
I probably
can't do
skip free throws, because all I have to do is just push the button if I'm watching it from my phone or just
that
hit
on demand
fast
shit
forward.
crazy now. Ain't
Man,
it?
I love it, bro. It's nothing like it. That's why I want to get the NFL Plus shit so I can go back and rewatch all those games. I do for some of my miss, I do look at YouTube, but I kind of want.
That's the only benefit to NFL Plus is that you can just watch the games, like rewatch it. That's it. Everything else the same.
Everything else the same.
But that's
It's
all I
like
need. I pay more for fucking NBA TV.
Yeah, I'm
And it's just what, $5?
I'm about to get rid of this cable though. This cable's kicking my butt.
I don't do
Xfinity is
cable.
robbing people out here.
I
Bro.
still got
DirecTV,
cable,
bro.
but I have the DirecTV stream shit.
Man, Xfinity
That's
is
what I do,
robbing
man.
niggas out here,
And they started off cheap.
I ain't even gonna tell you what I'm paying for cable. It's stupid.
Oh, it's about
$200.
300.
I'm embarrassed by
It's
what
Wait,
I'm
$300?
I already know.
Yeah.
Is that tied up with your phone and shit?
No,
I'm
just
embarrassed.
Bro, I don't know what the hell you
$200
doing. You
for
need to
it.
cut all that shit.
$200 for
cable. And
what?
I ain't even
Xfinity?
watching. Yeah,
That's
Y'all
embarrassed.
crazy.
but mine is 3 because I got the NFL package and all that stuff.
Yeah, I got all of that on there.
Bro,
Shit,
you
that
know,
shit don't
you
even
don't
cost that
need
much,
it.
bro. You could buy.
But the thing is how they get you, and how we talk sports, but the thing how they get you is the internet high speed Xfinity is $150. The cable is just $50. So if you call to cancel your cable, your bill's still gonna be like $173 as opposed to $200.
Bro, if you don't get this damn fiber shit, bro,
I need it. I'm
That's
getting
what I
the
need.
That Google Fiber, bro. That's
I
where it
don't
go.
even have Google Fiber. I have AT&T shit.
Yeah, I need that.
You know, so that's. I
Extended
mean, that's
gig.
still about 100, but still.
I'd rather pay that than Xfinity.
And I get HBO Max free.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
what I need because I don't. That's all I really care about is HBO.
That's all I
Max.
watch is HBO.
Mhm.
I'm watching
Stars
Sopranos
for
now.
that stuff, and then Showtime for boxing.
Everything's
I don't
on
care about
demand, bro. Like, yeah, everything's on demand. You just get your NBA package, get your football package.
I'm doing that this week.
For direct to consumer. Go
Yeah.
directly to them. MLB, the whole 9 of you straight, and then just subscribe to
And
maybe
I be
do
using the
Hulu.
student discount, so I be getting them. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna do that.
but
yeah,
let's go, man.
they hear us to talk NBA shit.
This early, I was really beside myself.
It is super early. I mean, the season just started today. This game ain't really that great. But before we get into that, we gotta talk a little NFL. I mean, NFL is still going on. We're at a quarter, well, we're in a third away in the season.
Yeah, next
6
week
week.
we're doing our quarterly check-in.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna do our quarterly check-ins next week. But we're gonna continue on Hot Take Tuesday because it's too late in the season for overreaction.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we doing hot takes moving forward. I'm only gonna stick to the primetime games because we still got to deal with the NBA and our top players at their positions. But Josh, this isn't a prime time, but it felt like prime time.
It was game of the week.
Gonna
The
count
Bill-
that one
yeah.
as
Game
prime
of the week,
time.
425. That's game of the week though. So
Yeah, it was,
slides
in
in.
my opinion. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills at
Oh,
Kansas
Josh
City.
Allen.
Shelton, I'll talk to you first. Did Josh Allen prove on Sunday that he's the best QB in football?
I would say so. Right now, he is. I don't see how you could give it to anybody else over him right now because he's that dynamic and that team is rolling right now. So I would say so. I wanted it to be Lamar, but
What about Patty?
man,
Do black people like
How
Patty?
do we forget Patty Mahomes?
Do
all
black
the
people
time?
like Patty?
well, I like Patty. I like Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think
girlfriend
black
had a
people
lot-
like Patty.
I
I do.
think this chick had a lot to do with it.
His white
If
woman,
he had a Sierra, then we would probably like him more.
he can still get one. They say he looked tired of her.
I think he's locked in. They just
That
had
baby white as hell.
kids.
That baby
Yeah,
ain't
like,
his.
they locked in.
That baby, that's
No,
a white. You seen that? I showed you what that baby looked like, didn't I?
but his
but-
dad like white, so the genes is weak. The genes not.
His
strong
daddy
at
black
all.
as hell,
Well,
Why
his
y'all
mama-
talking about this man, baby?
bro. You ain't seen that baby, did you?
I have.
Go look. Google Patty Mahomes baby. You like that's a
Nah,
white
man.
baby. That's a white baby.
No, but to
Oh.
your point, I think we kind of forget about Patrick Mahomes because he like just so good and did it so fast. He got the Super Bowl, he got the MVP. It's almost like old news. I don't think that Josh Allen is better than him. I feel like Patrick Mahomes at this point in his career, just seeing him on the sidelines and what he does, he's plug and play. Early on, it was a lot of Andy Reid. And you were like, well, Andy Reid's responsible for the brilliance that we see because he wasn't doing it in college. We didn't see it at Texas Tech or wherever it was. However, I do feel like at this point in Patty Mahomes, like Reid could leave tomorrow and he's still going to be a beast. I don't think that Josh Allen has made it there yet.
Well,
I still think that Josh Allen, a lot of that has to do with scheme. A lot of that has to do with talent around him versus Mahomes. I would take him on any one of the 32 teams that go to the playoffs.
But that's what I agree with you on that. And when we talk about who's the actual best, I still think it's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes overall is up. But when we talk about which one
Right
has
now.
performed the best this year,
Okay.
that's what I'm capping it off as. If you're saying like the best is Patrick Mahomes
Right
Bucks.
now, since
But in
he
that
won,
game,
you got Allen.
he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. He just did. And it's not and I say that because of the interceptions. You had the red zone interception, and then you had the interception to end the game. You can't give it to him in that case. He had a chance to win that game, and they took it away from him. And in saying that, you got to say Josh Allen was the best one on the field that day. There's no other way to put it.
Why you got that stank face, Ken?
Read the question for me.
I said, did Josh Allen prove on Sunday that he's the best QB in the league?
Not in that game,
No, oh yeah, I was talking about the league.
just the league. So
Yeah.
Oh well,
Out of
so
everybody.
I didn't answer that good then.
you did answer the question. Then
You
you
answered
kind
the
of
question, but you
moved.
just-
You kind of
you
jumped off of it.
gotta
real
start
quick
toe
and said
tapping a little
Patrick
bit.
Once he puts your feet to the fire, it was like
No,
they
'cause
both the best.
No.
But he just the best
No,
right now.
just like I brought like I brought
All right, bro.
Like I
We
brought
got start
Lamar.
moving on to Kid.
No, like I brought Lamar into it. I thought we were just talking this, like, this year's performances.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I,
thought.
I didn't say Lamar. I ain't say what Randall
that's all on
Cunningham.
me then.
I ain't say Dak.
In the league.
I ain't say Tom Brady. I ain't
That's
say
all
that.
on
I
me
said
then.
did Josh Allen prove he's the best in the league? I thought you answered it at first.
No,
He
no.
did
But then
No.
Spike asked what that.
No.
Hey, Ken, that pivotal question. The
No.
pivotal question. But what if?
No, man. I didn't.
Or why not?
I wasn't thinking on that line. I promise you I wasn't. 'Cause
So
I-
who do you have as number best in the league right now?
Oh,
You got-
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback. But
In
like
the
I said,
NFL.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but this
So the
year-
Sunday ain't improved shit. Josh winning that meant nothing to you.
I mean, you still got to perform over time. And
He
if,
outplayed
you know,
him in that game.
in 5 years, 2 years from now, we still gonna be talking about Patrick Mahomes. We probably gonna be done forgot about Josh Allen. So in saying that, that's just how I feel. I feel like Patrick.
So do you say
Mahomes
Josh
is
Allen
light
improved
years
shit?
ahead. No, what you mean over? And you talking about overall career wise? Or you just talking about this?
I don't know what this is, bro. I just asked him about this
you got-
shit.
if we
I just asked him about this
No,
shit.
understand.
I was like, bro,
Understand?
I'm
if we
asking
talking-
you. I was
if
like,
if we're talking this year, Josh Allen is the MVP. If we're
okay.
talking this year, Josh
So
Allen.
he's
the MVP.
so in your mind he's the best. That game, him winning that game proved that he's the best football
This year.
football QB this year.
This year, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't talking over as a whole.
I'm just talking about best in the league right now. And right now he's the best QB in the league to you.
This year.
Okay.
I don't think he's best overall.
What about you, Ken?
Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen just won the game. Congrats. He's playing well.
Because he did win last year
So
too.
Patrick Mahomes would be your MVP right now.
Oh, I'm just answering the question. He ain't asked me about MVP. He said, "Who's the best quarter?" Did Josh Allen prove he's the best quarterback in the league right now? I don't think he did.
He played a hell of a game. I mean,
Patrick Mahomes lost the other quarterback, so you know.
yeah, he played a hell of a game. I would say Josh Allen is on a mission. I would say I wouldn't want to face him like in the playoffs. Like the Bills is like they not taking nothing lightly no more. They've been there. They've seen the promised land, and they were denied twice by this team. So of course they come out with a certain type of energy, like because they little brother at this point. But like I said last year, what it was 40-28 or some shit like that. They blew them out in Kansas City too.
Mhm.
So this one's a lot closer. If it wasn't for that corner number 23, he got burnt on the same route by two different
Four
ones.
times.
On the same, dude.
4 times.
Bruh.
That's ridiculous. 4
Bruh,
passes
it was
interference
it was the
calls, bro.
same. No, that's the
the other dude.
that's
Okay,
the other dude. No, this dude in Kansas City, bro, got burnt on the same go route over the back shoulder by
Gabe
Gabriel and
Gabe Davis and,
Get Diggs.
Mhm.
That was a great throw by Josh Allen and Reed too to know that was right there for him.
Yeah, but it's the same dude. So I'm like, bro, after the first time, I was
Well,
like,
he
all right,
was-
bro, get his ass down.
the thing, in Kansas City's defense, those were backup corners that was in the game. So
Yeah, they
they're
weren't at
saying
full
that-
strength, but it's the same. It's
but
also
you still got to play the game.
it's also like, bro, it's the same play.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same play.
So now that they played again, I think Kansas City, and hopefully they will play in the playoffs.
I don't think I think with
Kansas City
because I
they
think
can't
even,
go to Buffalo and win.
I think they can. I don't think Patrick Mahomes will make the
Hell.
mistakes.
I
that he made.
think Kansas City with now that they lost this, they know they have to win more games than Buffalo.
They better hope that Buffalo slips because if the road to the Super Bowl has to go through Buffalo with Josh Allen playing like
That's a
that,
that's a
and their
tough road.
defense,
That's a tough road.
But
tough.
but see, like that's what I'm saying. I don't think the defense can hold Patrick Mahomes like that. He threw 2 costly interceptions.
That first
Those plays,
interception
he
was
won't-
stupid. That
he
was a
won't,
dumb.
he won't do
interception.
that again. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that if that hadn't happened, we'd be having a different discussion.
Well then, Lou, I ask you then this question: Did the Bills overall prove that they're the best team in the league?
Yep, the Bills proved they're the team to beat. They proved that we can go with the formidable, not champs, but the consistent good Chiefs. We can go to their house. We can do what we need to do. The Bills look like they're on a mission. If they had a legitimate running back and they're talking about getting your man from Carolina, yeah, they talking about getting him. If they complete that deal, road to the Super Bowl is gonna go through Buffalo.
You feel the same way, Ken?
No.
No. Who you think?
Nah. I'm still riding with Patty, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm still riding with Patty. The Bills are a great team at this point. I don't think they're good. I think they're great. I think there could be something to being on a mission after losing, a heartbreaker like they did. But at the same time, that game was close. And you can point to key mistakes that Patrick made that could have changed it. And he didn't make the plays he needed to do to win it. But it's a regular season game. It's not like Patrick hasn't lost to teams in the regular season before. It's all immaterial at the end of the day. So, but yeah, I think the Bills are being great, but I'm just not 100% sold on them yet.
I don't trust Juju Smith-Schuster or nobody else.
He balled though.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him in December.
That's the thing about their offense that I feel like it's crazy. They're the number one scoring team in the league.
Yeah.
And even that's even still after this game, I believe.
Yeah.
So they haven't lost a step scoring wise. It's just that what you can call out is that when they play good defenses or top-notch playoff teams like the Colts, defense wise, the Bills, like they don't, or even the Chargers, they don't separate that much. It's always them. It's close games, not this year. But those are playoff caliber teams, or we supposed to expect them to be. And some of them are divisional games. So it's like, to me, as long as it's how he figures out how to win and where he can fit it in. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
the edge.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way they beat up on the Bucks. He did that little flicker throw. Like, that could have been, if that was an interception, we're looking at these games differently, right? It's because when he does mess up, it's like, wow, that's surprising that Patty messed up the way he did. Like you said, Sheldon, 2 picks, 1 in the red zone. It's like, Patty don't do that shit. But like, remember last year he was doing that shit. Whenever I was telling y'all, like, when Patty cut down them turnovers, they win. It's an automatic dub.
And last year, I'll say it again, they had Patrick Mahomes. The offense is just more. They had Tyreek Hill. The offense is just more dangerous. It took an edge off not having him. He may not be a top 10 receiver in your eyes, Nick. However, just that edge and that opening that it gives Kelsey. Kelsey goes from unstoppable with Hill right there to, if we double cover him, now we can maintain him, and I got to depend on Smith-Schuster and these other niggas.
How many tubs did Travis Kelsey have in that Raiders game 2 weeks ago?
25 yards.
But how many tubs?
Yeah, 4.
Because
25
do
yards.
you like? Hey, Sheldon, do you like yards or tubs?
I'm talking about the field opener.
You rather take?
He was on my fantasy.
Would you rather? Yeah. Would you rather? We talking about yards? Would you rather have 10 yards or 10 tubs?
He's not gonna get 4 touchdowns.
We didn't know he was gonna get 4 touchdowns that game, did we?
The field not gonna be that open for him in the playoffs,
bro.
And it ain't that open for him every week. It was the Raiders.
But I tell you what, too, you take a look at McCole Hardman. He's stepping his game up too.
He good.
So, He's not Tariq Hill. He getting some.
They got pieces. They got MVS.
The offense. It may not be top to basement, but it has taken a hit as far as
they the number one scorer off. How you gonna say the offense
look the same? We looking at it.
It don't matter how it looks. It's all about production.
Right.
It's Bill Belichick-esque in a way. It was like, it don't matter how it looks. We win the game and we put points on the board.
Okay, but LeBron averaging 26 his third or fourth year is different from him averaging 24 last year.
Does it matter?
It does.
How? Because we're still talking about LeBron.
More
Is he still not the top 5? Is he still not top 5 in the league?
Yes.
Okay.
Moving back.
Was he top 5 in the league then?
The production may still be there for the Chiefs. However, when those explosive opportunities don't present themselves, it's going to get tougher later on in the year. It's going to get colder. They're going to be on the road. And those 4 touchdowns that they got against the Raiders in a dome ain't going to happen.
It's crazy that he's questioning Patrick Mahomes. Like,
I ain't questioning Patrick Mahomes. I'm questioning the Chiefs offense.
Okay, who was he a part of?
I'm talking about the Chiefs
offense. Who does Patty play for?
Stop.
Am I forgetting?
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL, hands down.
So why are you worried about him?
He's so
why are you worried about him?
That you haven't noticed the fall off the offense's hand since Tariq Hill left.
The fall off the offense's hand, but nobody scores more than them.
It ain't electric. All right. It ain't the same way.
All right, bro.
It ain't the same way.
All right, bro. Let's move on. You know what? Shelton, Ken, this brother, I hope he's in the chat. I don't know if he's in the chat. This brother was talking, because the team I'm about to highlight is obviously the Philadelphia Eagles, right? We call this episode a Philly special because we shouting out Philly. Shout out to the Phillies out there in the playoffs in the NLCS. This brother talks so much shit about Harry Roseman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said that Harry Roseman was like one of the worst GMs in the world. And this was after the Super Bowl, too.
He's in there.
And this nigga not only turned this team around, but they are undefeated. Sheldon, how many teams are undefeated in the league?
1.
And which one of that?
The one with the quarterback that he said don't belong in the league.
He said he don't believe it. No, that he said Trey Lance is not a professional. This is that he's a guaranteed backup.
Yeah.
whenever the Philadelphia Eagles find a real quarterback, they're gonna put Jalen
Then
Hurts
they'll
on
be
the
what?
bench.
Better than undefeated.
Yeah,
one could argue.
they'll actually be a scary team. At this
One
point.
could argue the Philadelphia Eagles are probably have been one of the best run organizations in the National Football League the last 5 to 8 years. One could argue.
Who would argue that?
One could
Nobody.
argue.
Nobody would argue
One
that
could argue.
unless it was somebody from the
What
Philadelphia
was it?
Eagles organization.
Has-
Bro, they won a Super Bowl and got rid of the whole staff a year later.
and now they Super Bowl contenders
they
again.
are not.
Are they-
They
how
just,
they
they just undefeated.
How
they not?
No, they're not. They're not Super Bowl defenders. They are
They're
undefeated.
not contenders.
They're
not
good right now.
contenders.
You know who the top 2 teams were after 6 weeks last year?
Tell
No,
me.
you don't.
Tell
And I don't either. We forgot about
No,
it.
no, no.
I promise
I
you they
thought
didn't win the
knew
Super
that.
Bowl.
Oh,
It
my
was
God.
the Colts and whoever else. But you know they didn't win the Super Bowl, is my point. Just like the Eagles won't win or be near the Super Bowl, they're not good. They've had a favorable schedule. They have a decent quarterback. Both their offensive and defensive lines are great. They got good cornerbacks. That's it. They not a team to write home about. They're not the 72 Dolphins. They're not gonna go undefeated. Jalen Hurts is their quarterback, bro.
The guy I was talking about was obviously Q, so he probably saying something in the chat.
Yeah.
But
He talking about everything else too.
You talking about the
But-
He talking about the
76ers.
Sixers.
I
know
ain't-
he's talking
Bryce
about
Harper. He talking
I
about
know Q
I
talking
ain't gonna
about
talk. I ain't gonna show this question to Lou because Lou was hating, obviously. But Ken, did
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts prove on Sunday Night Football that he's indeed a franchise QB on that Super Bowl
God.
roster?
No. Nah. Mm-mm. No, he's playing well. They're winning games. And that's good. I mean, I remember seeing Ryan Fitzpatrick fly up and down the field and win on a bunch of games and had a bunch of people fooled at
Ryan
one point.
Fitzpatrick was never undefeated.
He had a nice
He had a
run.
little
He ain't go
5-0,
five. He
6-0.
ain't go 5. I think he maybe went 4
One of
and
them
0.
you
I
have
think he
started-
went 4. It was with the Bucks. I think he went 4 and 0. I don't know if he went 5 and 0.
Yeah, but remember he was lighting up everybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm asking him.
Oh, okay.
I know
I'm
what you're
asking
talking
Nick.
I
about.
forgot.
I know what
Okay.
he's talking about.
Yeah, he had a good run.
He ain't
Everybody
Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro.
Ryan Fitzpatrick was undefeated and led the league in
In
everything.
what? In
I-
what?
I think
Led the league
he
in
was
what?
for-
Wins?
Not for like
Yeah, be
3 to
careful,
4
Sean.
weeks.
Let me
He was
find
like a
this.
dog
This
in the
man,
league.
this
Hey.
man was battling with Cooper Rush. Right? Y'all telling me that he top notch?
No, he was not. He was not battling with Cooper Rush. He
almost
was.
broke
He
him,
was
man.
battling
Yeah.
against the Dallas defense, bro. Chill out. As you always point out, they got a number 1 defense, top 2 defense.
We
Of
do.
course, he was battling them. What's
Yeah.
up? What are you talking
Absolutely, and he didn't look great.
about?
He looked like an average
He
quarterback.
threw the game-winning touchdown. He drove him down the field for a game-winning touchdown. What are you talking about?
He did after they had went scoreless for like what, a quarter and a
It
half. Like,
don't
stop,
matter.
man. I mean,
hey, Sheldon, what he do at the end of the day?
I would be
the Eagles-
elated if the Eagles decided to make him their
Did you
franchise.
know
quarterback.
the Eagles are the only NFL team with 3 people with over 350 yards receiving?
Shout out to AJ
in the league?
Brown, man. He opened that offense up.
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goddard all have over 350 yards receiving.
That's interesting.
Who the quarterback? That team only has 2 turnovers this year.
They run a great offense.
2 turnovers.
They run a great offense.
In 10 years, it's only
Jalen
happened
Hurts.
once.
Jalen Hurts is
The
a smart.
Chiefs.
Jalen Hurts is a smart football player. They run a great offense, and he deserves a position somewhere in this league. I'll give you that. That's
All right,
what
let me
you
ask you this question then, because I'm gonna actually. I want to hear your thoughts on this question though.
Okay.
Was this loss to the Eagles really a win-win for the Cowboys?
Absolutely. I was scared when they started coming back because I thought they would have tried to push Cooper Rush for another week. And his average ass, now he can go back to the bench where he's supposed to be. Dak can come back. We still play the Eagles at home later in the seasons. The Giants are the worst 4 or 5-1 team I've ever seen in my life.
Hey,
That's the
G-Man,
worst.
we in,
So,
baby.
as a Cowboys
Kyle,
fan,
I see you.
Bro, as
we
a
here.
Cowboys fan, that's the best loss that I've had in 2-3 years. I'm glad.
I was
Hey,
gonna
we
say
with that.
I was gonna say it was a win-win because obviously you realize Cooper Rush is about out of there.
Gone.
That could come back.
Back.
And you know the formula to win games now. But you also know Philly's number 1 punch. Like you know how Philly gonna attack you now. Now you come back with that because if that was a close game. Give it credit. So if Dak was in there, that could be like, all right, I can make this throw, I can make that throw. We can win
A
the
whole
game.
lot of those throws
Yeah.
that Dak could have made. So that was a win-win for Cowboys fans.
To your point, Spike, about week 6 last year,
Mhm.
I Googled it.
Cardinals,
It was the Cardinals.
told you. They
It
were
was the Cardinals.
undefeated.
The
Kyler
Cardinals
got
were
hurt.
That's Kyler
Kyler
Murray.
got
They
hurt.
were
The
undefeated.
Cardinals was
That's
the
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, and they
He's
were
not up
talking
every
about
year this time.
He got
No,
hurt.
no, 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 no.
Wait. Just like y'all were
Your
talking
point.
about Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts,
let's get to the
MVP,
point. Yeah.
Kyler Murray was MVP talk. Everybody was talking
And he
all
got
this stuff
hurt.
about
We
that.
always talk about Kyler Murray's second halves, though.
No, no,
And he
no.
got hurt.
We always-
Not last year when he was 6-0.
Don't
When
we
he was your
always?
MVP favorite, Shelton.
No, he was my favorite. One of my
Just
favorite
like
players.
Jalen Hurts
wasn't
is
my
right
MVP
now.
favorite.
Shelton, you had him as an MVP.
We
You-
always
Just
talk
like
about him
Jalen
fall
Hurts
off the
right
cliff.
now.
Wait. Hold on. I want to make sure we're very clear
We
on what.
always
No.
talk about him fall off the cliff.
I just want to get back to
Be
what.
quiet.
What? Yeah.
We always talk about him
No.
fall off the
You're
cliff.
not about to side. You're not about to side rail this
Don't do
conversation.
the
Shelton
show
Jackson.
saying what I say.
No.
When he make all these outlandish wrong comments.
Spike.
Who was your MVP last
Spike.
year?
No. Wait.
Spike.
Just
What
wait.
was your point
Last
earlier?
year,
Was
this-
that
last year around this time, teams that we were championing in week 6
Mhm.
fell off the face of the earth.
Correct.
To Ken's research, it was the Cardinals
Yes.
and I believe the Chargers or the Colts.
no? I think there were some other 5-1
Yeah.
teams. The Bucks were 5-1. The Ravens were 5-1. I believe. I can look it up.
Cardinals were rolling.
But
the Rams were 5-1.
Ravens were rolling and the Cardinals.
I
were
can
rolling.
let me just
point
run it
was-
down.
Go ahead.
Cardinals 6-0, Rams 5-1, Bucks 5-1, Packers 4-1, Cowboys 5-1, and everybody else was like 4. And Ravens were 5-1.
So that was 6 weeks in.
But there was a 6-0 team, very similar to this year.
They got hurt.
And what Spike was saying and just pointing out was that there was a 6-0 team last year
It was.
The
that
Cardinals.
They won 6-0.
that
Yes, they
did
were.
not
They went
win the
8-0.
Super Bowl last
Were they
year that we
6-0?
didn't
They
even
started
talk
8-0.
about. So you can't
Yes.
put much stock into 6-0. The 6-0 team also had Kyler Murray, who Shelton was on this show saying should be an MVP discussion.
I'll say
Oh
this.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he should be.
I'll
in the
say
second,
this.
I
Kyler
say
did get
that.
injured shortly
Yeah. He
after
hurt his
that.
arm. He always gets hurt.
And
second half.
two,
Jalen Hurts is not immune
would
from
you
injury
rather be undefeated or have a loss?
right now.
Yes.
If I were what
Just
any
in general.
team in the
NFL, yeah.
it don't matter right now.
I'm saying,
That's
would
to
you,
the
I'm just
point.
saying, what
It
would
don't
you?
matter
I asked
right
him, would
now.
you got to pick one, nigga.
I'd take undefeated.
All right,
I just don't get
okay.
the point though.
So then everybody is agreeing that this team, this is the best case scenario for all their teams.
They're cool for right now. That's all I'm saying. The Eagles are cool for right now. If I'm an Eagle, this is what Eagles fans do, though. This is their Super Bowl. They always, since Vince Young was there and calling them a super team, they always have been paper champions. They got lucky and won that
Damn.
1 year.
Mm,
So this
He
is
said
what
they
I
got
get it.
lucky and
That's
they
what
won
the
that
Eagles
1
do.
year.
I get it.
That's what the
He's
Eagles do.
shitting on the Nick Foles shrine that they
Yeah,
got in Philly.
I am. The whole Philly special, none of that. I don't
All I'm
believe
saying
it.
about Jalen Hurts is this. First of all, y'all said he didn't win any meaningful games. He beat Minnesota, who hadn't lost a game since he beat them. Correct.
That's true. That's his Super Bowl pick.
Mhm. Yeah, no.
Right.
Yep, I looked at the
Then you
schedule.
said, well, he ain't showed he can come back from adversity. He went down 14-0 to the Jaguars, who y'all predicted would beat
Mhm.
him. Correct. He came back and beat them. Right.
Mhm,
He did.
Okay.
mhm.
He
So-
won a close game against the Cardinals.
Okay.
He came out and beat your Cowboys in primetime.
Right.
What's the Cardinals
What else
record?
do you want this man to do?
We ain't
I,
talking
I
about
wanted him to keep proving.
Do anybody know the combined record of the
That's
teams the Eagles
everybody-
have beaten
it's-
this year?
It's so it's
It's
so
like 15-18
the
or
league
13-18,
sucks, man.
something
The
like
whole
that.
league is down.
No,
now.
it's not.
You know, so
Yes, it is.
the combined record of the teams that
How
the
many-
Eagles have
How
beaten,
many? Look at the.
It's
they have
okay,
18
though.
losses, and I and
Let's,
some
let's look in the NFC.
Me and
see.
Ken, at least I don't want to speak too much for him, but me and Ken aren't shitting on Jalen Hurts. It's just you're trying to crown him.
No, listen.
You telling me all of this stuff about him being an MVP and him winning meaningful games. It's week 6.
Let's take a look at this and see how many teams in the NFC have winning records. It ain't but a few.
Okay.
So in saying that, he's playing the level of competition that he got to play.
That's
That's not his fault.
and that's to my point.
That's not his fault.
He's only so good because the competition he playing against ain't but so good.
that's not a
Once-
good point,
That's
Sheldon.
an
Yeah, I
excellent
wouldn't-
Once
point.
it starts,
That's an
really
excellent
not-
point.
that's
Because
my
you're
point.
talking about the whole league.
But look-
If you talking about the whole league is 3-3, what is he supposed to do? Oh, they not that good because they 3-3.
And I'm
Everybody's
telling you-
3-3.
and I'm
Who else
telling
can he
you,
play?
Thought he had one.
I
boy.
got one.
You
That's
do not.
it.
He
You
said
do
we
not.
only play to the level of the competition. The
That's
competition sucks.
So the league sucks. The league
What
sucks.
does that make Jalen
Who-
Hurts
who's
if he
3-3?
can only beat sorry ass
He
teams,
can
bro.
beat anybody.
It's
He's
gonna-
Does
beating
that make
them
him
all.
sorry
He's
too?
beating them all.
It's
So
gonna
Minnesota
get tougher.
evidently don't suck.
You telling me he winning big games now? I'm telling you, it's gonna get tougher. Now tell me he's gonna win those games. Go walk out on the
He gonna
ledge and
keep
tell
winning.
me. Walk out on the
That's
ledge
what
and
they
tell
said
me.
about
they
him.
gonna-
Walk out
Walk
on
out
the
on the
ledge.
ledge and tell me they're gonna go 14-3 or
I ain't
something
gonna
like
said
that.
walk the play.
14-3. Yes,
He
sir.
said walk the
yes,
play.
Sir. Bet that now. Bet that now.
3 games the
14-3.
rest of the season.
As long as he don't get injured now. Because if he hurt, I ain't betting on the rest of them.
14-3
Yes,
the Eagles.
14-3. What
I
you
take
got?
that. And I know they got a terrible schedule, but I still
Yes,
don't
sir.
even think they can do it.
Yes,
I know
sir.
they
Damn,
they'll-
that's a
Gladly
hate
took
bet.
that
That's a
bet.
hating ass
I
bet.
gladly took that bet.
That's a hating. I hope
Nah,
he
they
don't win.
schedule is easy as shit.
It's
bro.
easy
So
as
I don't know.
I said that weeks ago.
You did.
I said I was like,
You
bro, I
did.
can't pick a loss right here for real.
Everybody got
And I wasn't and when you did, and I actually looked at it. It took me a while to get to it. I was
But it's like,
God
bro, if you
damn.
could argue, like, bro, this is like they could win this game. Like, bro, I don't see a loss, really, especially how hot
That was
they
that
got.
defense
Right.
and that
And the
game
offense.
manager. That game manager killing it,
That
bro.
game manager killing it, boy. Especially when he, what is the second rate quarterback? in the
Man,
league?
shit. Who's
Let
that
me
game
eat
manager that won
Let me
that
eat
Super
these
Bowl?
cookies right here.
Trent Dilfer.
Who
Man.
wants the cookies? They say I eat cookies. I
Trent
take my cookies.
Dilfer was balling.
He thought he killed it with the props.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, bro, I don't know
got my
what
cookies.
I don't know what Keebler elf you robbed to get them cookies.
I got my cookies. I got my own
But I
cookies.
thought they
don't
come
need-
in
I
a
don't
better
need
bag.
cookies.
Let's move on to the another a player who's playing like a game manager. The last primetime game we had yesterday
Oh
to
my
cap off
God.
the week.
Oh my God.
The Broncos and the Chargers.
Mm.
Spike, which QB impressed you the most, Justin Herbert or Russell Wilson?
Is there a third answer?
I'm just trying to see.
I might
battle
go-
the shit ball.
Holder.
I picked the Chargers to win the Super Bowl. Oh, excuse me, to go to the Super Bowl against the Vikings. They are 4-2, but I'm off.
All
Like
right.
Justin Herbert is not. He ain't like he. I'm on your bandwagon now. He's not ascending to the levels that I thought that he would at this point in the season. I know it's just week 6, but he looks bad. Like, and Staley ain't no help at all with the terrible coaching decisions, the consistently going for it on 4th down, putting his team in bad positions.
You seen what his kicker like, bro?
Yeah, like
they said every time he kicked the field goal, he looked like he got shot.
I know Justin Herbert be rolling his eyes at them dudes on the sideline, and I feel like that Staley, he just gambles too much. He puts Herbert in a lot of bad positions, and I'm not sure if Herbert can withstand that for the rest of the season.
Do you think?
So you said Herbert looked better between the two?
If I had to pick, yeah, because Russell Wilson looks
Oh, he was
garbage.
He had better
shitball.
stat. He had a
No, he
touch.
was shitballing
Nah.
that first second.
Justin
half.
Herbert
3
threw-
for 11 the whole second
Justin
half, bro.
Herbert threw 57 times,
Bro, at
and
least he got-
and the best thing he came out was an
at least
interception.
Justin Herbert. I mean, both of them sucked ass. However, he was able to get his team in field goal range. Russell Wilson went
He
3
didn't
and
get
out.
his
He
team
didn't
in
get
field
the
goal
field goal
range.
range.
It
That
was
was a
it was
fumble.
the specials
That was a
team.
fumble.
Yeah, that's right. But Russell Wilson went 3 and out too, though.
Hey,
No,
man.
that's we gonna get to Russell
Jesus.
Wilson. We gonna
Yeah,
get
they
to
both was bad, but if
That's
I
what I'm
had to
Do-
saying.
Do y'all
I
think
think
any of that has to do with Keenan Allen being out?
Keenan
Yeah.
Allen always
He
out.
bro.
When was Keenan? When the last time Keenan Allen was
Mike
in?
Williams is good.
Keenan's played more over the last year or so. I don't think I think
When was the last time you seen him play, Ken?
I'm gonna look up and
He
see.
gonna go back to 2015.
Because I
Draft
know this
night.
because I used to stay away from drafting him because he was
Everybody
on my fantasy
does.
team. But then at the one time I didn't draft him, he actually played a full season, damn near.
He still got Everett. He still got Eckler. He still got
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams make great catches. And it's
How did he not get a tud then?
They weren't throwing to him.
Patrick Surtain. Hey Kim, I was arguing in our fantasy Madden League about Patrick Surtain. They was like, bro, Patrick Surtain, I don't know, he only did it 1 year. Like, nah, Patrick Surtain
Nah,
top
he
5.
Yeah,
He might be top 3. That
He
nigga be
hard
locking
out there.
niggas up.
Keenan played 16 games last year, and then he's been
How many
He's been
yards he had last
he's
year?
actually been relatively healthy. He had 1,100 yards last year.
That's what I think. Yes,
I don't remember him last year, bro.
Yeah, he
Well,
played.
actually, they ain't go to the playoffs. That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
I
that's why-
remember.
that's
They season always in early.
man, but J.C. Jackson got benched.
I told y'all about these. Y'all be trying to pay these DBs all this
Sure.
money, and I'm like, this supercharged team. They paying all these niggas to be hurt.
That's
They
it.
paid these
Derwin
niggas hurt to
James
get
doing his
benched.
job. At least he ain't been hurt.
Yeah,
yet.
Derwin James is
He doing
he's
his
living
job.
up to his
He look
contract.
good.
Jackson got burnt by a backup tight end.
I
That
don't
was
know
that Kansas City game. Remember when he got
I don't
that
know what
nigga?
JC
Patty
Jackson
threw it
did.
over the top. All you see was JC was
I don't know what JC Jackson. did,
JC
bro.
Jackson got. Hey,
Obviously, the coaches don't either.
I don't
I hope you
care
done
about
cast
it.
them checks already.
That's what I'm saying. He got paid, so I don't care about him no more.
Maybe you can work it out though, or is it just a system thing in New England? You think?
It's always a system thing in New England. What player outside of Brady was uber successful outside of the Pat system? Maybe Wes Welker, but that's because he had Peyton Manning.
I mean, it came up in it like Richard Seymour. Probably would be the best one. The D tackle. We went to the Raiders.
That's
he was
it,
still
though. He
dominant.
still
That
got
would
the
be
reach.
it. Yeah.
Maybe Chandler Jones. I'll give you that.
Chandler Jones,
Chandler
Richard
Jones,
Seymour, defensive people. Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody.
no offense though. That's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
offensive. Yeah, you're right.
So it's like, but Sheldon, who you got between the two? Who was more impressive?
Dang, that's just trash to say. Like I said, whoever the holder was for that kicker.
Hey, bro, I didn't know if that was a flag or not. If you could push up another player into somebody else for a fumble.
That was a good move, though.
Yeah, no, that's
was a
no
good
penalty.
move.
They-
You
yeah.
can't, because he got
He's supposed
because he
to
got
get-
touched by his own
they
player.
supposed to
Yeah.
get
the
that right out
reason
the
when
way.
they be wailing their arms like that, that's not a fair catch. You got to do it up to do it for a fair catch. When they do it that way, they're
That's
trying to
telling
get
his-
people away from
yeah,
me.
that's telling
Like,
his
get
own
away
players
from
to
me
get away.
because if you bump into me and make me drop this ball, it's there. Like we just seen, it's there. So that's on the dude who's getting blocked for. Like you saw the guy catching it probably was yelling and he tried to do the little thing, but dude just got rocked into him.
But
That's a
Josh,
shitty way to
That's
end
Josh
it.
Allen would
very
be the
dumb
answer
football.
to that question. And the only reason,
Whoa, who?
I mean,
Justin
Herbert.
Justin
I'm
Herbert.
tripping. He would answer that question. The only reason is because he
won the game.
won the game,
Yeah.
and the fact that the second half was so bad, 3 for 11 for 15 yards in the second half and overtime.
Those were
Russell
Wilson's
Wilson's numbers. That's what I'm saying. Because of those numbers for Russell, that's the only reason.
But he went 3 and out too.
He sucked. He was bad.
Y'all think Herbert still hurt from a game we seen the first game when he mentioned?
Nah, I don't care about that shit.
But do you think he may be still?
Nah,
hurt?
I don't think so.
He looked like something wrong.
He just looked.
He looked
don't look right,
He
dude.
looks. It's the
He
play
don't look right.
calling. It's the play calling that's wrong.
Staley been calling the plays. though.
Okay, and that's why he been mid.
They was
Justin Herbert is
balling.
high grade mid.
Nah,
He high grade mid.
some days that my high grade mid be hitting.
Nah,
days,
not
not every day,
It's not
some
the day
days.
that you want it to hit though.
Now, you can't depend on it every
You
time.
can't depend
yeah.
on it. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
Like
he look
Justin Herbert, I've seen him with a black coach, with a white coach, and it's like he's just who he is. He don't help, he don't hurt. He is just mid.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the year that he elevated his game. He ain't doing that.
He ain't doing, and if you want to blame the coach, you can blame the coach. But if he got one more coach and he don't do shit with, it's like, all right, bro, that's him.
Mhm.
Shit.
fair.
That's why niggas don't draft motherfuckers out of Oregon. He's supposed to be the
That's
number one
fair.
he was supposed to be the motherfucker that break the mold and be like, damn, you can get a good Oregon quarterback. Because we see
this-
what Mariota did. He
This
didn't do
kind of
shit.
happened in Oregon too, though. Like he came into Oregon as the highly touted number one pick, can't miss prospect, and then after the second or third year, people was like, I don't know. Same thing happened here. He came in, Chargers balled at first. Now people was talking about him. Now people looking at him like, you sure? So this might be his thing.
Ken, which team would you bet on moving forward, the Broncos or the Chargers?
Charger.
Why is that?
I mean, one, they're 4-2. They still got that talent on defense. Keenan Allen to come back. Herbert just had a bad game.
Did Bosa
But
play?
huh?
Did Bosa play?
Bosa was out. He was
I
out.
think
He
he
was
hurt.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bosa was out. Keenan was out, and it was the
Oh,
tackle was out. They listed it on Monday night. It was like 4
Yeah.
key players.
Where is
Yeah.
your man? The
Khalil,
yeah, where he at?
he was there.
Oh, he had a sack.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was there.
I missed
Yeah. So
it. Is that Udoka, brother?
No, that's the replacement.
He don't look like him.
Yeah, he do.
Dang, they got a type, don't?
I think let's see. This was but yeah, man. Like yeah, I don't think he's mid. I think the biggest problem with that team, because he threw 57 passes, but even Aikman was like they haven't taken no shots downfield. Everything was dink and dunk.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
really couldn't take no shots though. That Broncos defense was locking niggas up.
or
Broncos
maybe they
gotta
didn't
be
call
good.
shots downfield. Like I think they were saying that that when they did take a shot downfield, they got PI. So I think the biggest problem on this team is going to be is Staley, bro.
Mhm.
And I've watched these games. I've seen him just make some really, really bad calls. It makes absolutely no sense.
Yes.
So and then even that was the Broncos.
It was a battle of
So-
the worst head coaches because it was
Yeah.
Hackett and Staley.
This is some of the worst coaching I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's getting bad across the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
If you look at
jeez.
all the,
And that's why
Is it
I think-
analytics or like
yeah,
It's because of how they hire niggas.
it's-
Matt Rule getting
Mhm.
Cliff Kingsbury, all these goofy ass niggas.
They shouldn't have struggled. They shouldn't have struggled with that team. But I think even on the announcement, they were missing 5 offensive linemen or something like that. So yeah, that patchwork offensive line. They were trying to praise some center that just started randomly.
Yeah, that was his first start. That
Yeah,
he had,
yeah.
man,
So
since
they didn't know
college
what the
and
hell
stuff.
he was doing. So maybe that's why they didn't want to take any chances downfield, because they were afraid protection was going to hold up. So
Man, that's
I
rough.
don't know. They was coming. Like, that defense was. Oh, who was that white boy number 49? Whatever his name was. He was eating that game.
Tranquil.
The
So,
Broncos,
yeah,
the
'cause he,
Broncos got a good defense. Like as bad as Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson have been, mysteriously the Broncos have been in every game.
It's so crazy though that
Like
team,
they've held people like 12, 15 points. Go ahead.
it's just so crazy how everybody expected that team to be so much better though, and I don't blame people because they had talent across the board.
Do
To
we
be
know
as bad as they are?
one of the things I was going to ask, because we talk about the talent across the board, do we know that Jerry, Judy, and
We
the
do
other
not.
dude, are they good?
Sutton,
What's the
I think
Sutton?
I think Sutton is good. Judy, we do not know anything about.
Patrick,
We
being
thought
hurt-
they were
hurt.
good.
Patrick was a good receiver that they lost towards ACL.
Another thing I heard too from one of the players that was talking about Nathaniel Hackett's system, one of the ex-players, they said that he prefers his offense to run through the middle of the field and like the middle out, and that's Russell Wilson's weakness.
Right.
Throwing the ball in the middle of the field. He prefers he can't see. Exactly. He don't get the same lane. So he prefers the angles and the outside. And they say something what we may be seeing is why they're struggling is he's trying to get Russ to stay in the middle of the
In his
field
system.
and do the
Which is
offense.
stupid. That's why
And Russ wants to get outside.
another reason why he's a bad coach.
And and I was gonna say that's the problem with a lot of these coaches is that they're trying to make players fit their system.
That ain't what
And that's not the way you go about it. You got to coach for these players now. We talk about the league is changing. The Jalen Hurts of the world and the Lamar Jacksons, these guys
you
are
can put a
whatever
system
they
together
did-
to be successful.
you got to coach these guys to make
their
them
system,
to their level.
Whatever they did in college, you do it in the league.
and just do
You
it
just
better.
do it from a
They
professional
do it
level.
from professional.
Yeah,
That's
you
all
add
you do.
wrinkles
That's
to
why
it.
Burrows got out of shotgun now. That's why Kyler Murray can only go out of shotgun.
Yeah.
That's why
They switched back to Mahomes shit up.
you look at Lamar.
make him go
They're doing things like like Mahomes. It's like
But this-
all college shit.
But this coaching staff was honestly hired in place because they thought they were going to get Aaron Rodgers in there.
That's what I
So
forgot about.
you bring in
Nathaniel Hackett, his
Nathaniel
ex-coach.
Hackett,
Yeah.
hoping that happens, and when that fell apart,
Yeah.
you bring in Russ, and this is not. a good
Yeah, he
match.
gonna get fired at the end of the
I
season.
fired
He
him
should.
down. He might well just fire
He
him down.
should.
Just go on and get rid of him, bro.
They were on his head, and Russ lucky because right now nobody's really looking at him.
That's true.
Yeah,
He's getting the pass.
Mr. Unlimited.
It's
Some of the
also
steals, the steals that I've seen, like with the people open, like I
Mhm.
think you sent it to the group chat. Like that's
I saw the shit on Twitter.
unacceptable. The overtime, like dude, right there in the end zone, like that's like
Yeah,
That's
I saw
not
it on
Russell
Twitter,
Wilson.
bro. And even Aikman was kind of talking shit. He was like, kind of going back to what you were saying earlier, Shelton, is like everybody felt like this team just needed a quarterback, and we're like, you bring Russell Wilson here, it will unlock all of that talent. And he was like, this team has too much talent to be this bad or look this bad. He said, or are they?
yeah.
So that now
They
it's
always
like
say, they
shit.
always say, right? You are what your record say you is.
You know,
That's it.
maybe they're not as talented as they thought. Maybe it wasn't a quarterback.
But we'll see. Speaking of what we are, what our record says we are, we got our weekly picks. I need some theme music, bro. We gotta come with a dead end story, like some shit. But yeah. So we finished out week 6. We only had 6 games to pick from. So let's get to it. As far as who was the top dog for the week, Shelton. You went 500, 3-3.
Damn.
I can't believe that. I thought I couldn't remember what the picks were.
There was a lot of upsets.
Yeah,
There was a lot of upsets. We get into the weeds of the season now. These
Most of
picks
the
is not.
underdogs.
Yeah, these picks ain't gonna be as easy. Yeah, you went 500. Ken, you went 2-4. FIFA went 500. So did you, Lou? I went 4-2. Obviously, you know
That's
I
why
had-
he
There it
won
is.
theme
That's
music.
why he wanted
Yeah.
to save us the last
Yeah.
Theme music and shit.
I wanted to. Hey, I'm just trying to switch.
One
up
and
the
6
show.
last week.
I'm trying to add to the production value. You know what
One
I'm
and
saying?
6 last week. You didn't show up.
Yeah.
Hey, did any of us pick Buffalo?
Lou did.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah. Don't be happy about
He's
that.
like,
But
yeah.
you still was 500, my boy. You still-
I
Oh,
should've- I should've picked the Eagles.
that was y'all was salty about that Giants win, though. You know what I'm saying? Big Blue in the building right
Shout out
now.
to Brian Daboll.
Hey, man.
Coach of the year, easy,
Easy.
Is it? Easy?
easy. Unless if the
Yeah.
Eagles go undefeated, then I'll give it to them.
I was thinking, your boy from the Jets. I was going to ask y'all which one is more impressive.
Hell no,
Giants.
who is my boy, nigga? Hell no,
Giants.
I know Sauce is the defensive rookie of the year
I
with
was
the
saying,
cheese head. Hey,
He's on
they
TV.
said they call him fondue.
Yeah.
we was on here and we gave not a lot, but we gave the Jets some credit for the talent that they have.
They drafted.
They've
Yeah.
collected. Bro, I thought the Giants would win 2 games. The
Yeah.
whole season.
They're
Not
5-1.
after- Yeah, they
bro.
5-1.
And Danny
That's
Dimes ain't
crazy.
doing shit to say like,
And,
oh, it's all
and,
him.
and that was my next one. And on top of that, Danny Dimes is still Danny Dimes.
And they try to give him
Trash.
credit and stuff.
Oh, my
look,
God.
look, they put him in positions to make.
No, he's
Like,
not.
come on,
He
man.
make the throws that he need to make. He's really a poor
Barely.
man. He's a poor man's Josh
Poor man's
Allen.
quarterback.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
he's
he
a middle class Jimmy G.
Stop.
He's a poor man.
Josh
Poor man,
Allen?
Josh
Yeah, he's
Allen.
a poor man's Josh
Yes.
Allen,
He's a-
middle class Jimmy G.
He's a homeless Josh
Yeah, he's
Allen.
a homeless Josh Allen. That's
The mission. Josh
He's a
Allen.
Hoboken Josh Allen.
Panhandling
Hey,
Josh
I was
Allen.
gonna say, Nick, this may be the worst thing to happen to y'all though, because what they're gonna end up doing is
They
giving
gonna
this
give
dude a
him this
contract.
money. Yeah.
This is,
No,
this
they're
is-
not- they're
this
not.
is the one.
They gonna pay him.
Brian Daboll is proving to the league that he could coach.
He is.
This is
Yeah.
what he's doing. He ain't doing this shit
Y'all still
for.
gotta
He's not
pay.
doing this shit for Daniels. They going in the draft and they gonna trade whatever they got to trade to get up there to get that top
They
pick.
gonna pay Daniel Jones, bro.
They'll blow his knee out themselves to make sure they get a top pick because we gonna get.
They-
I want. There's a lot of. First of all, this may be the deepest QB draft we ever seen in a
Wait,
long time.
so what if they
Yeah,
franchise Daniel Jones?
They're not going to. They'll franchise Saquon or anything.
and gave Saquon his
you,
money.
you know what? You may get lucky and get Hooker though, because Hooker's gonna drop.
I want Hooker so bad.
He gonna drop.
You know I love hookers.
A quarterback?
Yeah.
Nah. The Giants ain't gonna take no quarterback if they go. Like, let's say they finish. What they win? What 10 games?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna win 10 games.
They halfway there. You don't think they're gonna win the 5
Okay, nigga, like you talking about week 6. Be prepared for week 6. It don't mean shit. We saw the Arizona Cardinals. I'm like, all right,
Brian
nigga, it's week
Daboll-
6. I don't think they're going to the
You don't think they're gonna
playoffs.
win 5
I hope
games?
they don't go to because I want Hooker.
I
You know what I'm saying?
well, Hooker's gonna drop because he's 24 years old. So I saw a report that was saying that by the time it comes around,
New York ain't
they're
never had a
gonna-
black
they're gonna let
quarterback.
him drop down. They
New
really
York-
have-
New York-
that's one
hey.
of the only
The Giants
teams
don't
that
do
never
black
had one.
quarterbacks.
Black
bro.
quarterback. This is the black quarterback era, bro.
The Giants,
Niggas
not for
is
the
gonna- bro.
Giants.
I'm telling you.
You never.
The only quarterback I see us getting is Will Levi, whatever his name is, with Kentucky and Hooker. That's the only ones I feel like will be in our range.
Y'all taking no quarterback.
I'm looking at their schedule. They may be able to get to.
I don't
to
think
10.
so. I
It's
think
it's gonna be tough.
because they barely win these. Like they're like, I'm happy they're winning, but they're barely winning these games. It's the same way like I was telling y'all about the Bengals last year. Like when you win these games by small margins, it's like those are 50-50 games.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're like blowing these niggas out or like winning by at least 10 points. Like they're winning these by field goals and like, but they're playing well. That's the thing.
Good
They're
coaching.
competitive. Yeah,
Good
it's
coaching.
great
Keep doing it.
coaching. Coaching always is that difference
That's the
between the field.
difference right there.
Yeah, between those points.
One thing before you do the picks, I wanted to ask y'all about is the Packers. They lost to the Giants and the Jets back to back.
They all right.
They are
They all
who
right.
we
Yeah.
thought they were.
Their best season was when it was when they were a wild card team, bro.
So I think the thing that I noticed was what Aaron Rodgers said last week. And he said he didn't like the mentality of them worrying after this week.
Because
if
that's
they
what
lost this
J.R.
week.
Alexander said, right?
Right. So that one tells me that they probably didn't think Pittsburgh would get them.
Don't get them.
And it's a lot of young guys in that locker room too now. So I think that I think they'll be fine, but there will be growing pains because they don't have a lot of veterans, so to speak. in
What
that.
is fine?
I think Aaron Rodgers will be able to win enough winning games for them, but I think this could be a wake-up call. And I think Aaron Rodgers was smart enough to know that any given Sunday, right? And they didn't. So, Jair Alexander, how long he's been in the league?
He been in the league for a
3
minute.
years.
He a vet.
He said
Yeah,
that.
it's only been about
He
3 or
got
4 years.
paid. Didn't he get paid?
I think it's
That
only
was
been
like
3 or 4 years.
July.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
vet.
but you can't and I think Aaron Rodgers is like, man, we got offensively, we have a bunch of young guys and new guys.
He said
Like,
he needed some help.
yeah, and he also
So
said
many
that
words,
we need to
yeah, like-
We
we
need
need
to make it
simpler
simple.
plays.
You know what it is? They're not running the ball. That's what it is. I don't know why
They go away
they've been
from the
talking
run
about this
every
for
time.
3 weeks straight. They was like, you got Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. They said they were supposed
And
to
a
have
nice
the best.
offensive line.
They were supposed to have the best running tandem in the league. Why y'all not running the ball? They only ran the ball they've been running the ball less than like 10 times, 15 times
Yeah.
a game. And it's like,
They've
what?
been behind, I think. Like they've been trying.
Well,
to battle
Aaron
back.
Rodgers,
This has been a horrible play calling, man. A lot has been that. But go ahead.
fifth
Joe.
year. That's his 5th year.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's been around long enough not to say some stupid shit like that.
I worry if Aaron Rodgers is the veteran that can turn it around. It just seemed like he was checked out during the offseason. He got his money. Now it's like, well, it's everybody else's fault. I'm Aaron Rodgers. Like, what y'all want me to do?
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
To
As
say
the
that,
quarterback
to
of
say
the
that
team,
loud.
to say that
yeah.
out loud. Yeah, that's wrong to be like Aaron Rodgers. Like, you're supposed to be bringing these people along. At least
Shit.
that's how I look at it.
I mean, shit. What's worse?
That's what we give you
Brady
50
be cussing these
million.
niggas out too.
But Brady bring them along too. Like
Brady ain't bringing nobody along. He
Not
bringing.
now. I'm saying the reason that Brady was able to do that in New England because we was winning games.
He doing it in Tampa. He cussing these niggas out. He going to weddings and coming back
This don't
drunk
even
as hell. Talking about
this
y'all
season,
niggas.
this season don't even count.
Did
for
you say
Tom
we?
Brady.
Sound like you said we was
No,
winning game.
hell no. He
Oh,
was winning
okay.
games. We is only the Cowboys when I was. But
I damn sure ain't winning. Not last Sunday. I did.
we gonna be all right. I'm happy after last Sunday. But Tom Brady is another story. Like this season is
It's
a
done.
write off.
It's a write off.
Yeah,
I
it's a
hate it's
write-off.
on Ty Bowles year though too.
Yeah, that's slow down.
Man.
I feel like he tried to do
I'm
that.
kind of
shit.
mad at Top Bowl, but that stuff he said.
Oh, you talking about the racial shit?
Yeah, that didn't sit well with me.
Oh yeah,
That didn't sit well with me whatsoever.
Yeah, never mind. Tom Brady
that,
can do him how he wants.
that hurt my feelings. But I feel like Aaron Rodgers bit off more than he could chew. They thought they were going to be much better without Devontae. They thought they'd be the same without Devontae. That proves that hurt more than anything else because that was your reliable. That's your third down receiver. That's your short yardage receiver. Your goal line thing. Everything that they do was predicated off having Devontae because they couldn't do nothing with him no matter what. You knew the ball was going to Devontae. Nobody could stop him. And without that option, yeah, these guys are young, and I'm not saying they can't round off and form to be something, but to get to Devontae's level, they ain't nowhere near that. And that's what hurts more than anything else.
I shoot Todd Bowles some bail. He just answered. I feel like I understood that he was just trying to diminish the question, but he just responded wrong. I don't think how it came out when what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that he meant it that way. He got HBCU in his background. I don't think that he really looks at it that way. I think that he was trying to make the reporter look small for even bringing it up.
But I saw a lot of people, and it could have been the case, but I saw a lot of people on the other side posting it, reposting it.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Posting it. So
you're right. It does give them
ammunition.
a talking point. Yeah,
So I ain't like it, but
So
that's not his. Yeah.
overall weekly total picks, just to give y'all updates. Shelton has 25-16. Ken is 21-20. FIFO's 23-18. Lou is 20-21, and I'm 19-21. So I'm the last. I'm
Coming up though.
I'm almost up there.
Too close to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Separate myself this week.
Week 7. I also wanted to bring up the fact that the Falcons low key could be 4-2 as well.
The Ravens signed Deshaun Jackson just now.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. What is the
Wow.
the Falcons record?
The Ravens signed
3-3.
Deshaun Jackson.
Falcons are 3-3.
They're 3-3. I think if they that loss to New Orleans or even a Tampa Bay loss,
Falcons could be 6.
Falcons would be 5-1. Yeah,
6-0. They've been in all season.
They've been in every game. They had a chance to win
Which is
every game, and they playing
remarkable.
really inspired
Crazy
football.
coach.
How is that even possible?
They playing because they just playing the game right.
That's
They
crazy.
doing.
They're running
They
the
got
ball.
a great coach.
They
too.
run-
That's
yeah,
another coach.
and they're running the
Smith
ball.
Is a good coach. Yeah.
People.
They're playing above, and they are running the ball no matter who's in it. Plug and play.
Cordell Patterson went out. They
Yeah.
got somebody else in.
Plug and
that's
play. Those guys are pushing the rocks.
Crazy.
And they're sticking with what works. A lot of these teams
They ain't trying to do too much. It ain't no tricks.
Yeah.
Ain't no none of that shit.
A lot of these teams are getting too cute, man. They're trying to do more than they have to do. And that's what's hurting a lot of these teams. You grind that thing out. Do what you got to do to get that victory.
That's why the Cowboys were successful with rushing.
Right. That's
You
what
need
that's
to
what
quit
if the
bringing up the
Cowboys,
Cowboys
took
like that.
Yeah, you brought them.
Yeah,
If
chill
they
out.
took the Eagles model, they would be better off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
run
said if
that
they took
thing.
the Eagles bottle. All right,
Right.
let's get to week 7 before we get to the NBA because I know y'all want us to talk about NBA. Week 7 picks. I have the Falcons at Bengals.
Give me the Bengals.
Oh, the Falcons are at the Bengals.
We just talked about them being a hot team. You said they could be undefeated.
Bro. Joe Burrow better not lose to them niggas. Joe Burrow gonna be on watch if he loses to the Falcons.
First of all,
at
Joe Burrow is
home.
never going to be
He
on
gonna be
watch,
on
but
watch.
he
I'm
just
telling
came.
you now.
He just came off a
That's the
Super Bowl
reason-
appearance.
That's
bro.
the reason I'm picking him, so I can put him on watch.
He
if
just
he
let
lose.
it, bro. Ken, has Joe Burrow not been leading these teams to comebacks
He has.
every game?
He has.
He gonna be on
Every
watch.
game he walks
lose to
niggas down the
Falcons,
field and scores.
He lose to the Falcons, he gonna be on watch.
All right. FIFA, I gotta get FIFA shit later. Ken, who you got?
What are the teams?
Bengals, Falcons.
Bengals. Oh, Come on, man. Cincinnati.
Sheldon, who you got?
The Bengals again. They're gonna win that.
Watch the Falcons.
It's gonna be close though. It's not gonna.
All right, what's a close game? Could be these Lions and Cowboys. Dak, I don't know if Dak's gonna be back or not.
He said he coming back.
He say a lot of
It's
things.
still gonna be a close
Dak
game.
is
Whether
playing.
Dak
It
back
could
or
be
not.
Detroit is a top 3 scoring team.
Yeah.
Stop.
They weren't last year. Last week, were they?
No,
They did for the whole
missing
season.
A couple players.
It's the
They
Chiefs,
still
the
missing
Bills,
those
and
players.
the Lions.
They still missing those players.
Actually, no, they're supposed to be coming back.
Okay.
What's running back?
Cowboys.
Swift's supposed to come back.
Cowboys.
And St. Brown.
Who you got, Sheldon? I got Detroit, by the way.
Are they in Dallas or Detroit? No,
They're in Dallas.
Give me the Cowboys.
Ken, who you got?
I'm actually going Lions too.
Yes, I can catch up on these records.
Giants at Jaguars.
Give me Jacksonville.
Hey, if Trevor Lawrence loses this, bro, I'm throwing him in the same bucket as Justin Herbert.
That luck runs
These
out this
niggas,
week.
these niggas is mid, high grade mid.
Yeah. And they're the same thing we just talked about. They need to run the ball. They get away from running the ball.
I'll take the Jaguars.
Of course you would. Who you got, Ken? These tough. These close games.
Let me get the Jags.
Who you got, Sheldon?
Jaguars. Yeah.
You taking Jags?
Who'd you pick?
Of course you know who I picked.
Who?
The New York Football Giants, of course.
But you don't believe that though. This week.
I do.
I don't think
I
you
picked
do
the
this week.
Ravens last week. I mean, I picked the Giants to beat the Ravens last week. The Giants are in, bro. They're in a different mode. Saquon he might get MVP. We got the Super Bowl rematch of Super Bowl 50, the Chiefs versus the 49ers in San Francisco. Who you got, Luke?
Kansas City.
Chiefs
Everybody got
by a
Kansas
lot.
City?
Yeah.
Ken, you got Kansas City?
Think on this one hard.
Yeah.
This could be a Jimmy G game randomly.
I know. I mean, they lost a game they shouldn't have lost.
Oh yeah, they lost
week,
to Atlanta too. They got
Yeah,
busted
like,
by
what are you
Atlanta.
But Chiefs coming off a loss. Yeah, they might like
You going Kansas City. All right, we got Saints at Cardinals. I got Cardinals.
Ooh, it's the shit bowl. Give me the Saints.
This is bad.
Who you got, Sheldon?
I ain't never picking the Cardinals.
Is
Kyler got a
Winston
shirt.
playing this week?
Nope.
No.
Andy Dalton.
No, or Taysom Hill.
Andy Dalton.
Andy was
All right,
Andy
give
was
me the
nice
Cardinals.
though. I almost was scared. I was like, he was coming back for a revenge game.
Yeah, they were up, what, 17-7?
Yeah, they were up until they fucked
They
up.
were at home, though. So
Yeah, and that was a home game for the Bengals too. You
It
already know
was,
Burrow
it
and them.
really
Jamar said he had good cooking. That's why he had 130 and 2 tuds.
they was at home, yeah.
What's
Give me the Cardinals.
Who you
what's
got,
wrong with
Ken?
James Winston?
He got all types of shit. He's got a back and
Yes.
Yeah,
shoulders.
he said he broke. What did he say? He broke his.
He look like the operation man on the thing when they lie him down. It's
I
the
know a lot of
operation.
people saying he's been done, but I think after this, it's a wrap. Like his job, his potential, even as a game manager, bridge QB,
Yeah.
I think after this is a wrap.
Yeah, they said his back looked like a crab leg.
Oh, man.
Ken, who you got?
Crab
Saints.
back.
So you giving up on him, Ken?
Ken had him for MVP.
You did.
Have who for MVP?
James Winston.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
There's no way in hell.
Yes, you did.
You had him up there, Ken.
I thought that was FIFO.
Now that's
No, it was
Ken. Ken
Ken.
said they were gonna win the
Ken
division.
picked them. And he picked James Winston to win MVP.
Win the division,
Oh,
comeback
wow.
player of the year.
Comeback player, maybe, but I said MVP.
I'm telling you.
Y'all,
You was high on him.
You was high on him really
I
early.
don't know what they saying, bro.
y'all should have won FIFA.
It was you. Because I couldn't believe it was you. FIFA was the year before when he said it was like.
Oh, I
better
think he
than
said
Dak.
James Winston had more yards than Dak or some
He
shit.
said it was better than Dak.
Okay. Saints.
Thanks. All right, last game I got Browns at Ravens. I got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It better be the Ravens.
This is a must-win game for Lamar.
It is.
Yeah, they got him.
Who you got,
A
Sheldon?
big game.
The Ravens. He's messing with his money.
He gonna get paid.
He gonna
regardless,
get his
so,
money
yeah.
regardless. But
Who you
I
got,
just hate
Ken?
doing it.
Browns at Ravens.
Ravens. Jacoby Brissett is terrible.
I
He
thought he could
is.
do something. He ain't done shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those games they're losing is crazy. Both of these teams are losing games they have no business losing.
The Browns got an excuse though, Brissett, but the Ravens don't have an excuse. Lamar's made some bad plays late.
Yeah,
Like
that
they
end to that
said-
Giants game was that was a big loss on him.
Like they said,
uh,
they're the best team through 3. They've been up in double digits in every game.
they don't know how to close out. That's coaching.
Yeah, 3 quarters. You're right. That's what it is.
If your quarterback gets you up, bro, you got to close that game out.
Yeah.
Best team in the league for 3 quarters.
Yeah, playing not to lose.
All right, NBA time. All right.
Yes, sir.
What's the score on this Boston?
118, 103. Boston is up.
Okay, so that game's over. NBA. Last week we did our top 5 point guards. I think Beezy hit me up in the chat talking about so I was a hater because I had Curry at 2.
Yeah,
We did them already.
yeah, we did.
Oh,
we
yeah,
did
yeah,
the point
yeah.
guards.
No, we did them all.
Oh, y'all did them Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all did? Oh, did you do yours?
I did.
We
I lost
could
my
knock
list.
out ours
Yeah,
then.
y'all do. Y'all lost my
I lost.
My shooting guards list, I got at 5, I got Jordan Poole. 4, I got Bradley Beal. 3, I got Devin Booker. 2, I got Anthony Edwards. And 1, I got Donovan Mitchell.
Jordan Poole.
At 5.
For shooting guards?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the,
I got,
you got what you call it, 3.
I got
Booker.
Jaylen Brown at 5, Zach LaVine at 4, Bradley Beal at 3, Anthony Edwards at 2, and D Book at 1.
Bro, did you just pull out an index card?
I had to write it down. And I write it because my iPad right there.
My
My
nigga,
note
hey,
card.
bro. I swear, he pulled out a roll of Swiss
man.
tissue paper. He was like, "All right, I got
Every old school.
I got,
Every old school.
I got Allen Iverson
I had
at
to get my
2."
prop, man.
I'm like, bro, that's the card that that's the same list he used in '95.
You know I'm good with my props. The
He
coffee
got
stain.
Dennis
He got a nice
man.
coffee stain on there, like my guy Rob Costa.
Did he
always
say Dan Marley?
Yeah, this was for Rob Costa.
This nigga got Waffle House loose leaf paper in the back of his pocket.
I should've wrote Spike
They
Lee on there back
say
in
the
the
list again. My
World be
bad.
free on this list.
Say the list again, my bad.
Jaylen Brown at 5, Zach LaVine at 4, Bradley Beal at 3, Anthony Edwards at 2, D Book at 1.
Everybody had D Book at 1, but you had him
I got
at 3.
Jalen Green as honorable mention.
Yeah, D Book don't mean shit to me. I've seen D Book without Chris Paul. He can't even get to the playoffs. I've seen Donovan Mitchell take Utah, that shitball team, to the playoffs deep in that motherfucker. I know who's a real good shooting guard, bro. Fuck around. Hey, Donovan Mitchell, fuck around. I ain't gonna hold on. I said this. I'm not gonna do no hot takes yet. I did a hot take on the Reddit thread though.
But you said Donovan Mitchell was.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, best shooting guard in the league. For forwards, this is forwards. I've told y'all in the chat. Forwards is everybody. You know, small or power forward, whatever. I got 5 RJ Barrett. Just gotta keep it a full beam. At 4, I got
Stop there. Stop there.
at
Oh,
4.
yeah.
At
That's
4.
disrespectful to every other small forward in the league.
At 4, I have Jaylen Brown. At 3, I have Tatum. At 2, I have Kevin Durant. At 1, I got Giannis.
I have Jason Tatum, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, KD.
I ain't see Paul. When was the last time you see Kawhi Leonard play?
I just
was that
based
before or
on-
after the panty?
It's been 3 years.
It's
easy.
I don't know what he looked like.
I don't even know. Like, I saw his legs look like Saquon Barkley. I don't even know he can jump.
I
no
thought that
more,
was
bro.
Photoshop.
I don't know if that's real or not. So, but I'm gonna
They
put
call
on
him
the list based
Laquan
on-
Leonard.
I like that. Rob said yours is really a bottom 5.
All right, whatever.
Why
Y'all
do you
niggas don't never
think-
like my list.
And maybe I'm going backwards. D Mitch is the number 1 guy.
Good
In
question.
Cleveland, yeah.
Great question.
You think Cleveland's gonna unlock him and allow him to do more?
I think Cleveland, he was the missing piece that Cleveland needed
Okay.
for big centers.
Yeah, I forgot where I had him. So it's not.
I'm saying that Anthony Edwards to me could be number 1.
Mhm.
I think this is the year he'll prove it because I think Minnesota's
I think I
gonna
had Ant at 3.
I think Minnesota's gonna make a
Yeah.
deep playoff run.
I would hope he would, but I can't claim him there yet.
Devin Booker don't move the needle for me like that.
I get that though. I get that.
Bradley Beal,
That don't
It's
take
just
away
Bradley
from
Beal.
I think it's just with Devin Booker. It's not like we had a lot to choose from.
I
when it
think
comes
all
to shooting guards,
all the shooting
to be
guards
honest.
are all kind of up in the air.
I think Donovan Mitchell got more merit. That's what I'm saying. By resume, he's done more than all these niggas.
I
Except
kind
last
of
year.
yeah.
I mean, he still got to the playoffs, right?
So did Devin Booker.
Yeah, but they playoff exit was ugly though. Devin Booker ain't show up for shit in that playoff series.
What was D Mitchell's playoff exit?
Yeah, like Devin.
He was on Utah. I'm saying that the Suns is a way better team than the Utah Jazz. Come on, let's keep it. That's not a question.
But Donovan Mitchell's not a much better player than
He's
Devin
done
Booker.
more, but he's done more with less. That's what I'm trying to say.
So if Devin Booker was on the Cavs,
If Devin Booker was
wouldn't be
on,
a fall
if you
off, right?
switch Donovan Mitchell with Devin Booker on the Suns roster, I think the Suns win the title. No question.
No way.
Hell
I think the
no.
Suns
not
win the
at all.
title. No question.
No.
Not
way.
way.
Not even.
Donovan Mitchell's
close. They don't
clutch.
even go to the
Donovan
finals.
Mitchell's more clutch than Devin Booker, and he averages like I think he's a top. He averages a fourth in scoring all time, or something in playoffs or some shit like that for his
I'm
age
a big
range.
fan of D Mitch, but
Y'all somebody. I know I ain't speaking just shit. Like somebody looking at these like Donovan Mitchell is that nigga in the playoffs, way more solidified than Devin Booker.
He ain't even played as much playoff basketball as Book has. Like the only reason the Book stats would be worse is because you didn't put in more
Book
work.
just went to the playoffs because of Chris Paul about
But
2 years ago.
didn't they go to the finals?
They lost.
But I'm saying that he carried them all the way to the
He
finals.
ain't carry shit. Chris
My
Paul
point
is the
is,
reason why they
He
went
was
to the
active.
finals.
He was averaging at least 20 a game in every round. Donovan Mitchell, has he ever made it out of the first round?
Yeah.
Look.
Y'all be hating, bro. I swear, y'all be hating on D Mitch.
So that first game is
Wait,
over.
so what with these small forwards and power forwards now we just doing centers?
That's me. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. I told you.
How
with the
many more
crown.
people do you have left? 10?
I
Or
got five. I got 5.
So you didn't do power forwards.
No, I just did forwards. I just did these niggas. These are niggas that I know that's gonna do shit.
yeah, Chief Miyagi is right. Spider did blow a 3-1 lead.
Oh, yeah.
That's not on Spider. That's coaching.
Not in basketball.
Hey, name me. Hey, come on. What we talking about? I told y'all I'm
Not
not
in
blaming
basketball.
everything on these motherfucking players, bro.
Not in basketball.
What do you mean not in
It
basketball?
ain't the coaching in basketball when you up 3-1.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you ought to be able to pull one game out of your ass.
He gave you 3.
If you as good as Donovan Mitchell saying Donovan Mitchell is,
They
I'm
went
up
to
3-1.
they went against the guys that went to the Western Conference Finals.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't think that Donovan Mitchell not that dude. He's just all right.
Wow.
Damn, Spike.
He's just all right.
Spike
man.
is heartless.
He gonna be
bro.
good.
Spike,
He gonna be
Spike
good
is a
on
heartless
Cleveland.
bastard.
Is he gonna be the best player on this Cleveland team?
Damn, Shelton.
No, is he?
I like Garland.
Yes, he already is.
Who's better than him?
Cleveland gonna be a good
I
team.
like Garland.
Cleveland
Garland?
gonna be good.
Mhm.
I like Garland. I like Mobley. I think, well, yeah. Donovan Mitchell gonna be the most explosive. He gonna be the centerpiece of the team.
You think so?
Yeah. Garland gonna be more in a playmaking role. Hopefully he can grow into that this year. If Cleveland's gonna be good, Garland gonna be making the plays, setting people up. Mitchell gonna be scoring, Mobley gonna be D'ing people up, and Allen gonna be boards on the inside. They ought to be solid.
Yeah.
They ought to
They
be
got-
real
they
solid.
got- they got pieces
yeah,
now.
That's a strong five.
Yeah, they got pieces.
Facts. My last one was Giannis, Zion, Mobley, Towns, and Siakam. Honorable mention to Barnes.
I
didn't
had
that-
do
wait a minute.
Simmons. That was
Which
powerful.
order
It
was
was
that in?
4.
Was that
1 to
through
4.
5?
Excuse me, 1 to 4. Giannis was 1, Zion was 2, Mobley was 3, Towns was 4, Siakam was 5. Honorable mention Scotty Barnes.
my centers were just Carl Anthony Towns at 5, Bam Adebayo at 4, Rudy Gobert at 3, Joker at 2, Joel Embiid at 1.
I stopped him. I didn't even do those because we like positionless basketball. But mine would be Embiid 1, Jokic 2, and 3. Who did you have? Who was your list again?
Bam, Gobert, Joker, Embiid.
Yeah, just
Y'all were all
those
the
3.
same as us. Except
Yeah.
we had Joker above Embiid.
Yeah.
All of us had Joker above Embiid.
Really?
Yes.
I like Embiid to win MVP this year.
I think Embiid is
I
going.
see that too.
I think Embiid is way better than Joker.
I didn't have him. I had Embiid over Joker.
I
But
thought you said
mm-mm.
you had. I thought you had Joker over because I was surprised because you said Joker.
No, I don't think I did.
I think you did because you shot me because I thought you thought Embiid. But remember what? Because Q said the same thing. He had,
Q was the one that you're surprised at.
but you said the same thing.
Yeah, we're breaking shit.
Telling them
No, I said I probably.
The mic turned off. The mic jumped off the stand when you said RJ Barrett.
That's what it is. all the equipment was like, hell no, bro. We ain't letting this shit ride.
I'm gonna have to just hold the mic.
Oh,
All right?
man.
I gotta
It
hold
was
the
like,
mic.
we ain't letting this shit ride.
I'll have to hold the mic for the rest of the show. But yeah, so we got our picks in there. So then let's get to the what the motherfuckers want to hear. There's hot takes.
Oh, real quick, the game just ended.
Who won? Boston.
Boston won.
Okay.
Both of them boys had 35.
Who?
Tatum and Brown.
Oh, okay.
And what you call had 35 too.
A lot of people been picking the Celtics. Who had 35?
James Harden. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Funny how this ring ceremony gonna look with Jordan Poole and
Yeah, you gonna see that
That's squared away,
that makeup on his eye.
That done squared it away, man.
that ain't squared away, bro.
Yeah,
That
you know,
ain't
it's
never-
going, they
that
got
ain't
to
never
square
gonna
up.
be
Yeah,
squared
they got to
away.
square up to get
Y'all
squared
care
away.
about watching ring ceremonies like that?
No.
No,
I give a
I
fuck.
thought it'd be interesting with the whole background
Oh.
stuff that was playing.
I
but
think NBA
obviously nothing's gonna happen.
I think NBA opening day is one of the worst opening days at all sports.
They do it at the
It
wrong
is.
time. Like that, they should. NBA should have a standalone day.
It's Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas Day should be NBA opening day.
I
agree.
agree. They should probably have a tournament around this time of season
Quit
and
trying
the
to push
regular
that
season.
tournament
The
shit. bro.
tournament would be fire
I'm not
right
trying
now.
to
It's
see that,
baseball
bro.
playoffs, football.
We got too much
the
going on.
NBA preseason tournament.
Once deep fall hits, bro, we got good college football. We got good NFL. We got obviously October with
So you think the NBA should just start at Christmas?
and Christmas.
Christmas Day.
Yes, because then Thanksgiving is
NFL
still
playing
football.
Christmas Day today this year. Yeah, NFL.
That's because NFL getting too greedy. They added extra.
No, it's
game.
with Sundays. It's
Oh
I
yeah,
think
Christmas is on
Christmas
Sunday.
on a Sunday.
Yeah,
so
this
you got
year, yeah.
games on Christmas this year. That's gonna be fire.
But I'm just saying, like, but NBA is known as Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's their big day.
It is.
And the storylines outweigh like the actual product. Like the NBA has done a brilliant thing in marketing their league all around the year where we worried about who's gonna go where and off-season fights and whatever else is going on. But then when the product is finally time to hit the floor and it's the middle of October, like no one is really caring about what's going on. Like you said, baseball playoffs are happening, football, we right in the thick of it. College football is getting right there where you want it to be. It don't get really relevant past who's going to do what in the storyline aspect until Christmas. That's when you get on court relevant for NBA.
And then you
like
get the
said.
All-Star break after that.
Yeah,
and
then,
then
it ramps up. You start paying attention.
Trade
like,
deadline and all
okay,
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, all this other
But
shit.
ring ceremony, nobody give a fuck about
No one
that shit.
cares.
Yeah, I mean they have to do it, but yeah, I don't care. I don't watch that shit.
Like it'd be hard for me if I were Chris Paul. It's like, how is Chris Paul gonna play 82 games this year?
He ain't.
No, I don't think he is. I think they're gonna try to load manage him,
That's-
or you're gonna get hurt. One or the other. Pick one.
So Phoenix is looking at a rough road because Aiden is unhappy.
No, he's happy now.
Oh, he got paid.
Yeah,
He don't fuck with money though. That's what one thing.
yeah. That might be a big.
Just
Yeah.
say it's basically the same thing with Jordan Poole. He got his money, but he don't fuck with somebody big in the organization.
And that's the coach though. Monty Sundin.
Monty try to play it. I was like, I ain't talked to none of them niggas.
I look like
Man, Draymond gonna set that man up nice a couple times and he gonna forget all about it, man.
Nah, he ain't gonna.
Poole?
Nah,
Poole ain't
Poole.
gonna never
Poole
forget
light
that.
skin,
It's
bro.
another generation.
He got that light
Yeah, he
skin.
a young dude.
You know,
He ain't gonna never forget
They'll
that,
remember,
bro.
hey, bro. And every bro, the thing is, it's just like what women say to men about cheating.
I'm gonna
And
remember.
I don't care if you cheat. I don't want to be exposed and embarrassed. This nigga's like, bro, I don't care if we fight.
Don't
I
have
got
the
my-
video tape out
The
here.
tape is out there,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
They
that's
play it every time they bring up the
Fact.
Warriors. You
Yeah.
thinking of that tape? Nigga getting rocked.
He don't look right. His
And you
face-
say, ooh, every time you
yeah,
see
his face don't look, his face don't be looking the same either. He don't never look like
Every time he get in there, I'll be like, I can't believe that nigga hit me.
Boy, if I was a defender, I'd jump at his ass every time I see him on the see
That's
what
the
he
trash
doing.
talk for the season.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
I'm
jump
lined
at
up
his
on him like, bro, you let Draymond hit you like that, bro? Like,
Yep.
really?
You let Draymond hit you for the green?
But
He jumping me, Draymond
Hey,
done
the
made
free
me
throw,
like
them
that?
free throw percentage be
Oh,
horrible.
man. I'm all in his ear, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But hot takes, y'all. It's
All
early
right.
in the season, the first day of the season officially. So let's just jump right into the NBA Finals. Let's not bury the lead. Who y'all got coming out the West? I'll start with that. Shelton, I'll start with you because your ass gonna take about 10 minutes to explain.
Golden State. That's easy.
You said Golden State?
Yeah, I think Golden State coming back.
Whoa.
I think they'll do it again.
All right. Lou, who you got?
Give me the Clippers since we doing hot takes.
Mm.
I ain't seen John Wall in 3 years. I ain't seen Kawhi in 2 years. Give me the Clippers.
And you gonna pick them to, you ain't seen none of these niggas play.
Since we hot taking it, give me
and
the
you gonna pick them to get out the West.
Yeah, give me the Clippers.
Okay. I respect the boldness. I'm going with Minnesota.
You talking about me?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
hot
wow.
take. That's
I'm
a hot
going
take.
Minnesota.
I got more faith than niggas I ain't seen
I
in 3 years
think-
than I do than Cat.
I think, and this is mostly on the strength of Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota ain't better
It's
than
gonna be a
Memphis,
breakout
so
year. I
you,
agree.
I think he is going. I think
so you think? Let me ask you this: you think Anthony Edwards gonna jump?
Yep.
Ja?
Maybe. I think.
Yeah,
it's
That's the only way.
I think
think it's
I
possible.
think that play-in game or whatever the fuck they played, that little series they had, or was that was actually a series they went through.
Now it's playing.
I think that awoken something in the Minnesota was like, oh, they tasted it. You know what I'm saying? They tasted what it's like to be in the playoffs. They tasted what it's like to be different. And you add Gobert to that, who has playoff experience, and he's shown that he's willing to do what it takes to cough on niggas to be, you know what I'm saying?
Gobert's the same reason
He gonna
your
do
boy
everything he
Donovan
can to
couldn't-
get you to the finals.
Gobert is the reason why Donovan didn't go far.
And that's why Donovan in Cleveland. Now he can go far.
Right, but Gobert is there. That's why they can't.
I'm saying he learned his lesson now, but no, he knew how to control it. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. I think that this experiment they got where they're doing the Twin Towers, I think that's something that's Golden State's kryptonite, because I don't know what Wiseman is yet. People keep on putting
Wiseman gonna be all right.
they putting all their stock on Wiseman. I don't know what he is. I'm 2 letters away from he already got the BU. You got to get the ST soon at the end of the season. Because they could have got some other niggas besides him if they really wanted to.
He might be that dude.
Now he is, and Kayvon Looney been getting a lot of
Man,
high praise from
Wiseman,
teammates.
Wiseman upside way more than anything they would have got for him. I'd take that chance if I was to go to state.
The only thing
But
that's
getting
Because
the
if
big-
Wiseman good, I'm good for
Getting a
10
big
more
man in a
years.
small man league, though, that's the crazy thing.
the only
But you
thing
just
that
said the
stopped-
Twin
yeah, you
Towers,
just said
though.
Twin Towers.
Yeah, but they ain't got the Twin Towers. They just picked the big man. That's it.
But we need somebody out there.
They could have got
Draymond.
LaMelo.
Draymond.
They could have got LaMelo.
That wouldn't help them. They got
It would have helped him because he's talented, but
No, it wouldn't help this team. You
kinda
got Steph. You got Clay.
Because you
got
can move out. You can move
let
off.
Steph play
You can move
two,
off
then
Clay.
you move Clay up
Yeah,
3.
you can move off Clay.
That would have been good, but it not even as good though as Wiseman if he reaches his potential.
That's a
I
big
think
if.
Wiseman is going
Right.
to be like you talking about 20 and 12,
We
something
drinking
like that.
We drinking if we talking about Wiseman.
One thing about your Minnesota that take if Anthony Edwards takes that jump, a bold prediction, a hot take I would look for is I'm him. I'm trying to get Karl Anthony Towns out of
Cat's
town.
still on that team.
Yeah, get him out of here.
I think
He don't
Cat.
know how to win. I'll take Gobert, whoever we can get for Cat. Let me be the big dog and get him.
Ken, didn't I say last year in that playoff series that Anthony Edwards showed that he is the best player on, like he is the go-to
Minnesota
guy.
need to start.
And he I think they have. I think they will.
Still like
I
placating
think they
Have
looking
you
at,
seen Cat out on the perimeter trying to guard people? Like he's gonna get toasted this season.
I think Cat is gonna do Cat. That's why they got Gobert to clean up whatever
That
Cat's
ain't
about
enough.
to do.
Gobert can't clean up nothing. Gobert is trash. That's the same reason he stopped Donovan Mitchell, and he'll be the same thing to stop Anthony Edwards. You got to get him out the way.
We'll see. Ken, who you got coming out the West?
Do these count?
I'm sticking with my Clippers. Not my Clippers, but the Clippers.
These are
If
early.
we just
predictions.
doing, if we
Early
just doing
predictions.
like wild hot takes, give me Denver.
A healthy
Jamal
Do
Denver.
I believe Denver will do it? No, but if we're just gonna throw some shit out there, then Denver.
Why you say Denver?
Jamal.
Jamal Murray coming back. Joker's still there.
They said Porter looked like he is what they wanted him to be.
They call
And
me
if Porter
crazy
stay
'cause
healthy.
I put Porter up there.
They said Porter might be.
He's on my fantasy
He's in
team.
my top
So
five.
yeah. With them 3, that's pretty stout, man.
I agree.
Who you got coming out the East? Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. I've been looking at this, man. It's hard for teams to go back. That's why I don't want to pick the Celtics. Philly, you just never know what they're gonna get. Atlanta, Hornets. No, I'm just fucking. Give me the Nets, man. I think this is the year. I think Ben Simmons.
Brooklyn and the house.
Ben Simmons gonna help facilitate.
It's Ben Simmons in the house. Who you got, Sheldon, coming out the East?
Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis gonna get back again.
I agree. Same thing for me.
Philadelphia. Embiid MVP.
I gotta share the form for the picks too.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Philadelphia Embiid MVP. Maxey gonna have a great year. Harden all-star form, back to it. Tobias Harris, the best fourth option in the league.
that means nothing to anybody, bro. Except for his shit.
Depends on how you looking at it. It depends on how you
depends
looking
on
at it.
he the third
if I
highest.
got him in 4.
He may be the third highest on payroll. That means something to me more than anything.
He
Bro,
probably
they're not
one of the top
giving him.
five.
Maxey at 21.
Embiid will never win the MVP.
This is the only year he could do it.
Why
Man,
you say that?
you know the only thing I'm looking at
Because
this Sixers bench, they ain't get nothing from the bench. So if they can't get
What,
Hell,
They
off
top
the bench.
heavy.
give me some.
They top heavy.
What did anybody on the bench do anything?
the highest Melton had 5.
You got to put Harris on the
Anthony
bench.
Melton had 5.
Yeah, Harris coming off the bench would be better.
It would have to be because
Yeah,
they
need
had
some second. Yeah,
PJ Tucker had 6. He was
The-
started.
the only
Tucker,
thing-
I forgot about PJ.
The only thing, yeah, everybody forgot about PJ Tucker. The only thing about Milwaukee is that Chris Middleton he got another surgery again, so he's out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Melo need to sign with them.
Who?
Carmelo,
Oh, Carmelo.
the real Melo. Nigga, don't ask me who.
I mean, Milwaukee's strong too. I think Giannis gonna have another great year. Like Holiday is gonna be a beast. Yeah, I could see.
you got Melo to that team, bro. That's a
Yeah, this
that's a
bench
deep
is
team.
bad, bro.
Yeah, that's I'm looking
Oh
at that
my
now.
God.
That's gonna be the downfall because if
You
anything
already-
happens to one of those starters,
You already
then
know what the
you're in trouble.
downfall is, bro.
Outside of
downfall-
that, bro.
The downfall been there for about 2-3
Doc
years.
Rivers.
Yeah.
I mean, besides that,
Doc don't get
Yeah,
too.
Grant
Doc,
Williams.
Doc don't know how to use Twitter, let alone coaches.
Right. Man,
That's
Doc,
crazy.
Wow.
Doc be
Doc,
crazy.
wow. Okay.
Hey, Doc be playing doctor for real with the wrong one. Nip tuck.
Damn,
Dang, dog.
damn, Doc.
But let's get to these super chats.
I missed most of them, Ken.
Curry finna,
okay.
I did.
Curry finna give a speech.
All right, let me see.
Rob Costa said Doc's likes look like Shelton's likes.
Rob, it's obvious you don't know me.
Rob found your burner account.
That's what it is.
Oh, here we go. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Josh Bros
What's
riding
happening, Josh?
high. Y'all know what I'm about to say.
Oh, my
JETS, Jets.
Josh, yeah.
Man, he's been diehard and he's been
He
holding it
has.
down, bro.
I get.
Hey, they got
He
the
has,
best.
though.
They got the best.
Even before the season, Josh Bros was on the Jets, man.
Yeah.
They may have the best corner in the well, no, the
There you
top
go.
two.
There you go,
The top two
I
corner.
like-
They may have
There
the
you
top
go,
two corner in
I
the
like to put that
AFC.
cheese
There
head
you
on
go.
after the
Hey,
game,
they
man.
may
I
have the
like
top
that.
two corner. Hey, that's Cincinnati
I
pride
like
for
that,
them right
man.
there,
I like
man.
that. I like that.
Hey,
I
and
like
they
that.
had, and we had even though Penn State got their ass busted, the QB from Penn State, Sean Clifford from Cincy too.
Mm.
Hey, Cincy, we out here in these
I
spirits.
like
did all right.
I
He-
like
he
what
did
Sauce
all right.
did after the game, man. I like that.
Mm.
You need that type of if you playing for the Jets.
Yeah,
you know
of course
what I'm
they have
saying?
Revis Island. He just
Yeah.
learning. He just taking.
That's a fact.
They passing the torch. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
But yeah, he said we are a genuine wild card contender. Zach still got to prove
Week
he can
6.
win when the run game isn't working. But right now, he's doing what he has to do. which is-
Relax.
Zach ain't doing shit. But then again, they winning. So you
They
can't say
winning
nothing
with
about
in
it.
spite of Zach.
Yeah.
They doing what they basically doing what the Giants are
Giants,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy how bad. Like I said, it's crazy how bad some of these quarterbacks are, and they're winning. And it's crazy how bad some of these coaches are right now.
Let's see what else we got. Tracy G2. Damn, Joel's still playing dirty. And if the Celtics have a winning season, Alma ain't coming back. Shit, Alma might not coming back anyway.
Nah, he ain't gonna come.
Yeah,
It's
it's
over.
over.
Yeah,
It's
it's
over.
over.
You talking about Ime?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over.
MA.
Oh yeah,
MA.
he been fired.
Over.
This is the longest firing that I've ever seen in my
You
life.
just gotta sit with it every day. You fired.
I'm gonna do what?
I'm
Shit, MA, y'all.
Yeah, you fired.
And he can't even go home too.
Okay,
Hey, Nia took
that
Nia
man
took
has no
That's-
solace.
that's
I
what-
can't
yeah.
go to work. I can't go home.
Yeah,
Like
that's what
she
I was
took the
thinking today.
kitchen
Like,
sink.
I was thinking that today. Like, wonder what he doing right now.
on the
Begging.
golf course. That's it. That's all he probably playing golf. That's all he can do.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Nick Sands Patty's kid is a strong boy. LMAO. You only get it if you watch House of Dragons.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. You're a strong boy. Hey, anybody Google Patty Baby? I promise you,
That is funny,
bruh.
Damn, that was a good one. Who said that? That was funny.
They got that man
that was
had
a good
that
joke.
man
Yeah,
got
no, that was
got
good.
Casper as a
They call
toddler.
Tracy G. I know Tracy G got me
Tracy
good.
G. Dakota so full of shit. Talking, he was ready Sunday like they would have won with him. I'm an Eagles fan now. Who's Dakota? Dakota.
Oh,
Dak?
this Dak.
Dak, what did he say?
Oh, Dak.
Oh,
He said what?
I realized last year his name was Dakota for real. I keep forgetting his
Dakota
name.
Press.
Yeah.
What does that say? He said
He was talking shit like he was gonna play, and like they would have won with
they
him.
held him out, and they would have won with him.
They should hold him out until after the bye. Honestly,
Absolutely not.
why?
Because then
They got shitball teams.
But then it's going. You need Dak to get acclimated with those shitball teams. And if Cooper Rush stay in and win, then you're gonna continue to have that quarterback controversy. Dak can come in and have a terrible game against the Lions, and we still win. Then you work him back in.
let's see. Did Lamar play himself out of his bag
No, he did.
No,
Nah, he gonna get paid regardless. If it's not Baltimore, he gonna get paid in Miami.
as much?
All he did was
Yeah, Miami will give him. Hey,
No,
you see
I'm
how
talking about with
sleazeball
the-
they are.
Yeah, I was talking about with the Ravens.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Ravens not. They not. They're doing a hard number. They look. We gonna give you 250, maybe 200 guaranteed. Highest they go.
I don't think
He want the whole thing.
I don't think the losing is gonna trick him out his bag. If he get injured, I think it'll be something to watch.
that'll be worse. You're right.
That's gonna be the worst.
To me,
thing
it was
for
all
him.
about playoffs.
They
I
can
don't
go
think.
8-8.
I don't think the regular
8-9.
season got anything to do with nothing. I think it's all about like, can you take us deep in the playoffs
I feel like
this season? That's what I'm talking about. Just this season.
I feel like you said, he gonna get his bag regardless. They just gonna be worried if he's durable enough.
Because there's still question marks around the roster surrounding him.
Yeah, so like they'll
So you
give him
can't-
another
That roster,
shots. They gonna give him
look,
shots.
look, at this point,
That roster-
y'all can yep. Y'all can give up talking about this goddamn roster.
Yeah, that roster is what it is. It's basically like talking about Aaron Rodgers, like when he was talking about not having help and all that shit. Like at this point, either he's gonna do it or not, or he's gonna move on.
I agree with that. But it is gonna be more based on if he stays healthy versus if he wins.
I just want him to see that. I just want to see if he can get that fully guaranteed contract. If
he
the
stay
Ravens
healthy,
bend the knee, that's something. Because without him, they ain't
don't do
shit.
that. They don't use
If
that.
he
he's
leaves,
gonna do it,
if he
you do it
leaves,
for
they
him.
blowing up. They firing John Harbaugh. They blowing up everything.
Yeah, you do it for him. You
Yeah,
don't-
that's the
you
one
ain't got to
side,
do it for
yeah,
nobody
that's
else. But you do it for him.
Tweets open doors. So if the Eagles are going to fall off, show us the teams that they're going to lose to. Look at their schedule and their depth. It's not a fluke. The record isn't a fluke because they ain't playing with nobody. So they're not going to fall off. The schedule too light.
The schedule is very light, but it does say something. You go undefeated. That's the only impressive thing they would do if to impress me. At this point, they got to win the playoffs.
Were you impressed when the Patriots went undefeated?
They never
They
did.
lost.
Hey,
In the regular season,
regular season don't matter. Don't matter. I told you.
All right,
regular season
so
don't
what you
matter.
trying to
They gonna have
say?
to win that first
I'm
round
saying
of
that that's a feat that I didn't think Jalen Hurts would do. That's impressive.
Damn, this is a terrible schedule. Jeez.
When Nick said it, I thought he
I
was
said
just,
this in like week
Yeah,
3,
I
he
bro.
thought
said,
was
he
like-
said it early.
I said it like week 3. I was like, bro,
and I
look
just
at-
cast it aside. And then they kept winning games. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So I looked at the
if you
schedule.
look at the schedule, you can
play,
Like,
argue.
oh
They
shit.
play Mitch Trubisky next. Then after that, whoever the Texans got at quarterback. Then they play Carson Wentz. Then they play Matt Ryan.
And Carson Wentz hurt.
Damn.
He gonna play. He gonna
Yeah,
play
Carson
good.
Wentz out 4 to 6 weeks. They
So
play. They
don't
gonna play
even-
Who
Heineke.
Redskins play this week?
Heineke.
Yeah, Heineke.
Heineke gonna win this next game. They play.
Heineke might fuck around, take over the starting
he is
job.
gonna-
They want
Hey,
him.
you know
You know
what?
Rivera
Then they
wants
play
him to take
Tannehill.
over.
You know
Then they
what?
play
Going back
Daniel
to football
Jones.
for
Then they
one
play
second.
Justin Fields.
Going back to football 1 second. Let's get off Jalen Hurts.
You don't want to
We
talk
talk
about,
about
that schedule.
quarterbacks
no more.
losing jobs. We joked about Dak losing his job. You know who's gonna lose their job? Matt Jones gonna lose his job.
Oh, Zappy?
Zappy's
call him
gonna
Dr.
take
Z.
his job.
Bro, I was out.
We talked about
They
One of
faced
the,
the Browns. Chill out.
They said one of the big things about it was they said that Matt Jones is a real millennial type. I heard one of the New England reporters talking about it, and he questions everything that Bill Belichick does. They said he was questioning why he brought in the dude to do the defensive coordinator. He questioned the quarterback coach being a former special teams coach. He questioning the play calling. And they said it really ain't sitting well with Belichick.
It's
and
not.
They said because that ain't the way they do shit. They like, don't ask questions, just go do your
What's
job.
funny is the media did the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you see how he treat them. So they said to Zappe
Right.
that he's trying to prove a point to him that, like, bro, just do your goddamn job and you could be doing what he doing.
I don't think he's gonna get that
Something to
job
watch.
back. I don't.
They ain't gonna waste no first round pick on him though. And ain't nobody gonna take
I don't
it.
think Bill gives a fuck, bro.
He don't. If anybody is him, Zappe,
because he ain't had to pay
playing
him yet.
ball
He ain't had to pay him yet. And Zappe was a better
because
quarterback.
he played
in
good in
college.
that Green Bay game. They should have won that game.
Zappe is a decent, like,
Y'all
college
niggas
quarterback.
be gassing niggas after 2 games, bro.
Matt Jones
For
didn't have
real,
Matt
bro.
Jones just played for
Matt
Alabama.
Jones took them to the playoffs last year, bro.
But
And he and if hey, bro, if I brought it
behind the play calling to Josh McDaniel. That's the only reason that he went to the play.
don't talk about Josh McDaniels.
Josh
Talk about Josh McDaniels, bro.
Yeah, David Carr. ain't
Wait,
no
what's
Matt
his play
Jones.
caller get him in
He ain't
Vegas?
no Matt Jones. David Carr.
He's supposed to have a better quarterback.
Right.
but he don't.
You don't think Derek Carr better than Matt
They
Jones?
about right there. They about right. They just depends
You
on the day.
disrespectful,
Depends on the
bro.
day, my nigga.
You
It
disrespectful.
depends on
bro.
the day.
So
But yeah,
you
I
think-
agree with that. He might lose. his
Yeah,
job.
I just think so. I think that they're gonna ride.
The noticeable thing were the number of pass attempts he had in
Yep.
that game.
Willing to take way more risk.
So I was like, oh, wait a minute. This ain't normal. Like, he's
Mm-hmm.
not protecting him. So you might be right. I'll be curious to see how that go. Ghostman 231. Who is y'all's coach of the year, minus the Giants coach, and y'all worst coach, and get fired?
Hey, take your pick on the worst
Man.
coach. Yeah.
Who
No, the
would
worst
pick
coach
this?
already got fired.
By
Matt
far.
Rule.
Salah in New York is good. Of course, the boy.
Salah was on the hot seat though. Motherfuckers was
He
forgetting.
was.
Yeah. The Eagles coach.
Yeah. Peterson should.
My 2 coach of the year so far, Daboll and it got to be the Eagles head coach. What's his name? Sirianni.
Mhm.
Give me Brian Daboll.
Worst coaches, to me by far, and I know y'all will say it's Hackett, but I think it's Staley with the Chargers.
I'm going Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, that's a good pick. Yeah, that's
a good
actually
one.
that's a
Yeah,
better
they
pick.
don't,
Yeah.
they don't have no
Never mind.
direction.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
And-
no
and-
identity or direction right now.
We talked about it earlier. They went 8-0 last year, and they finished like 8-9. They said his last 18 games, he's what, 4 and
He shitball second half.
yeah, like the last 18 games for the Cardinals is way down.
Mm.
So give me Kingsbury. I kick his ass to the curb tomorrow.
I still take Hackett though, man. If you have to hire in a game manager mid-season,
Some of
That
that is
says a
Russell
lot.
though. We already pointed out that some of that
no,
is Russ.
not the game manager part. They had to hire
The game winning part.
no, well that too. But I'm talking about if you have to hire a game manager,
Nah,
that's like hiring a boss for the coach. during the season.
Russell can't go 5-18, bro. I'm sorry. He can't go 2 and out in overtime. How do you go 2 and out in
Nah,
overtime?
Shepard, we can't,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I know you're not.
excusing him, but what I'm saying is, if you have to hire in a game
No,
manager
yeah.
during the season, that's directly reflective on.
Well,
saying, I don't
that's
trust
staff.
my
That's
head
the
coach.
that's staff.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And he got the most, like we talked about too. He got the biggest staff in the league.
Mhm.
He need the most help.
He got all them coaches.
Yeah.
That's
Why do we
crazy.
need you?
30 some coaches.
Like, why do we need you?
Which current NFL head coach could y'all see being most successful in college and vice versa? This is from Josh Rose.
Oh, we already got one. John Harbaugh.
Current NFL
Yeah.
coach would be successful in college.
I say Lincoln Riley.
Cliff.
Too.
Cliff Kingsbury
Going back home?
back to college.
I think Lincoln
He
Riley
wasn't
can be good
successful in
NFL.
college. So no, it ain't Kingsbury. It would be John Harbaugh. I believe that John Harbaugh, and I believe the college coach would be. I like the Stanford coach. His approach is like more a professional coach.
They always run a pro
The black
style
dude is
offense.
Shaw.
Yeah, David Shaw.
Yeah.
I've always liked David Shaw as a professional coach.
I like Lincoln Riley.
I would like to see the dude that went. What's my man name that went to LSU? He was at Notre Dame.
Brad Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah,
His
I like to
shitball
see him.
ass,
Brian
bro.
Kelly.
he
I like to
is
see him in the
garbage.
NFL. I think he
No.
could do an NFL.
He can't even do it at Notre Dame. He kicked his ass to the curb.
He had subpar talent.
Bro, he had Matt Tail.
Stop.
Bro, Marcus Freeman lost another damn game. I thought he had righted the ship. And he lost another.
What's his name? Cowherd would turn on his ass quick. He was like, bro, I thought they had a good coach coming in.
Man, he got time.
And I'm hurt because
These
he's
ain't
from
his players
Cincinnati
yet,
too,
man.
bro. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
These ain't his
Brian
players
Kelly
yet,
had
though.
good players though.
Uh-huh.
Like it wasn't a bad team.
Wasn't a good team either though. And this ain't his team.
He did. He had Jalen
It
Smith.
should be a better team.
Who y'all
because-
drafted?
he
He had
get a
Jalen
couple.
Smith. Who y'all drafted? He had Golden Tate there, I think.
His quarterback
Who,
went
Brian
down.
Kelly?
Yeah, during
Yeah,
his
Brian
time.
Kelly used to
yeah.
get people.
He
There.
lost his quarterback for the year too.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
you
I mean-
gotta give him a year. No,
Yeah, he get a
ain't
couple
what
years.
they think they are.
No,
That's what it is.
Okay, so Igwe, y'all got non-QB MVP picks. Barkley's up there for me.
To me, it's
Saquon
Saquon.
is it.
Michael
Yeah.
Parsons.
That's a good comeback. story,
Saquon,
man.
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons can like that. The game plan that the Eagles ran on him was
I was gonna
amazing.
say, what did they? What
That was amazing. The game
I was gonna
plan.
say, what did he do?
The second half, he was everywhere. Stop it. He was in coverage. He
He
always
trying to get to
Yeah,
him.
he tried- what did he do?
tried to
Get out of here. Stop. That first half,
No. You know what they did though? Seriously, Lane Johnson just locked him up.
No.
Lane Johnson was down.
No.
That ain't what
Lane
happened.
Johnson had a concussion.
What happens, Mike?
They
What
did a
happened?
great job at running right at him. That's what you're supposed to do with good rushers. Or
Right.
somebody that has the pursuit that he does. Leave him unblocked, make him make a decision. By the time you make a decision, we out of here.
Yeah.
That's how you play somebody like
Yeah,
that.
you can't-
But
you
then
can't- you can't
he
do
was good enough
everybody.
to be moved to middle linebacker. Now I can play coverage too.
Mhm.
So
I say Justin Jefferson is up there too.
Nah, he'd have had a couple
he
quiet
had two
games.
quiet games.
Really?
Two of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Remember they held in the second week two. He
That was one. That
silent.
was against Slay. Slay,
He
the
did-
best corner in
he
the
did
league.
Nothing against Slay, and then the week after too, he had a bad game.
I thought he ate the last couple games.
Nah, he did the last couple, but it was one in
Saquon,
there that was bad. I
Micah.
can't remember who it was.
Saquon and Michael, I would say my top two.
Josh Allen's already QB. I can't think of nobody else. It's just Saquon and Micah for real.
Drink more water. Sherman said it best after Denver lost to Indy. You need a historic defense to win with Wilson. The Broncos have allowed the third least yards and are 2-4. Yep, and a monster running game too.
Not really. They running back got hurt, and Melvin Gordon give it up more than you take it in.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Pause.
like when he's talking about the Seattle days. Wow,
Yeah.
man. Shit. He's talking about when they had beast mode. So
Yeah.
damn, shit.
Y'all know what I meant, bro.
But
You only get two now. Don't get a third one.
I was like, I'm
Balls
done.
out.
I'm
His
done.
balls
Yeah.
out.
Done. You get two
I
balls
get
to
two a
show.
day.
Yeah,
My bad,
so-
kid. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah, I got jumped on when I was trying to, criticize Russ when I was pointing out some of that too, but it's good. But nah, they don't have their running game. I think that was the other thing, man, with Hackett. You got Melvin Gordon and you fucking running Latavius fucking Murray.
Hey, Latavius was running though. Melvin
Yeah.
looked
Melvin
sad
Gordon
as
couldn't hold the
hell.
ball,
He did.
right? Didn't he fumble or
Yeah,
something? Is that why he was on the
he's
bench?
had
He
horrible-
fumbled like 14
I don't
times.
think he fumbled that game though.
he rushed 3 times for 8 yards.
Because
He
I
fumbled
looked,
like-
Yeah, if I'm
Bruh,
if I'm Melvin
he did
Gordon,
something wrong
I'm
to get
taking it
pulled.
personal.
He fumbled like 14 times in 2 games.
Like
bro.
Nathaniel Hackett can't bench me. Like, bro, you're not even doing a good job. Like, you're not even coaching well enough to be able to make the call to bench me. So
They got
yeah, I can
Melvin.
see why he said
They got him doing the Tiki Barber treatment. You know how Tiki
Yeah.
yeah.
holding the ball like that.
Yeah,
They helped.
yeah.
Hey, Melvin Gordon fumbled about 8 times in 1 game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, 4-1 game, like real spit. Though.
He fumbled hella.
yeah,
bro.
that's weird because he didn't fumble that game.
He must be beat.
He did something wrong. He must have missed.
It
an
must have been
assignment.
something else that we don't know
Yeah, he
about.
must have missed an assignment or something.
like
Yeah.
Robbie Anderson. They got him out of there quick.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
Robbie wanted that one. He saw Baker was on the horizon. He was like, "Bruh, this nigga trash.
mad ever
Don't
since
bring that
then.
nigga
He
here."
said
He was
beforehand.
mad.
He was like,
ever
"Don't
since
bring
then.
that nigga
Yeah.
here.
First
He's
of all,
trash."
He said it beforehand.
It don't matter. You fucking Robbie Anderson.
Yeah,
Who the fuck are you to talk?
nobody.
He
Coach
was-
was like, oh, okay, cool. We'll
I
see.
told-
We gonna holler
yeah.
at you.
How you
like-
gonna
It's a
complain
black
about
They
dude.
told
TV,
him, was like, "Hey,
bro?
gunplay, get your ass up out of here."
Your hair don't even look right.
They
Get out of
they
there.
shipped his ass straight to AZ.
Bro,
Oh, man.
you have no ground to stand on. Hell no. Don't be telling
See
me.
you back to the
We
Jets.
complaining about quarterbacks.
Stephen
Shit.
today was like, "Yeah, how you gonna act the fool as soon as the black head coach get in there?"
Yeah.
That was the one
Yeah,
time I
they
did
like
agree
try to
with
show
Stephen.
him
They
up.
like, come on,
Sit
man.
down. Go get out of here.
Kev Timothy, will this finally be the year that most of y'all put Embiid on watch? Y'all talking crazy about guys like Luka and Tatum when they have accomplished way more than Embiid already by far.
I'll say yeah. It's the
Tatum
year.
accomplished more than
Mm.
Embiid.
Went to
Yes.
the finals.
He went to the finals, bro. He's been to multiple. He's been out the second round. Let's just say that multiple times. So he already been done more than that. But yeah, this is Embiid's year. If he don't do it this year, he ain't shit.
What you say,
Damn.
Kev?
Um,
Well, you said he's gonna be MVP.
I think he's gonna be MVP and they going to the finals.
bro,
If
they
he
are
goes,
not
if he
giving
gets
Embiid
MVP and they
bro.
still get knocked out second round,
I mean,
I give him-
Joker got knocked out, so
yeah, I'll give him one more year if he gets MVP. But if he just gets knocked out second round, he ain't shit.
they're not. No, they're not. They're gonna give it to Luka before. It's gonna be another white guy.
Or Ja.
It's
You
gonna
think
be
Ja
another
get it?
white guy. Nope. It's gonna be another watch. Luka gonna go crazy and that's
Lucas
your
getting
guy.
MVP. They already got the. They
It's
already
already
got.
made the
They already got it
trophy
in the
and
draft.
everything.
They already got on their draft.
got the trophy made
They
up
already know
already.
exactly what he about to average and everything. They be ready for
Drink
him.
more water. Also, just to add to it, Embiid plays too far away from the basketball side. He's basically plays like KD, even though he's 7'1" and 280 plus
No, he
pounds.
don't.
I think that's a whole argument.
He plays mid range.
Yeah. He
And he be by the
he
paint.
rectifies that in the playoffs. Like that may be true.
Embiid on watch.
30 out of the 82.
Because he the biggest
That's a
nigga in the
tough question,
playoffs.
Yeah.
It is a very tough question to ask. Answer. Embiid on watch.
If Embiid getting
If
what,
Embiid
30
is
and
on watch.
15 and they lose, then I can't say nothing.
So just to make sure I understand, Jason Tatum is a more accomplished NBA player than Joel Embiid.
Yes,
terms of
bro.
resume-
We
in
already-
terms of
why you
resume,
keep
yeah.
asking this question?
That's crazy to me.
The resume, yeah, bro.
One of the
Resume.
better players is
Who's done more? Yeah.
Last year was the year.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn, Russ losing his hair. The hedge up look a little far back.
I thought LeBron went bald.
That was fake. That was a fake.
I thought he
Let's see
posted
here.
that.
That
on
was
his-
an app. That was
Oh.
an app. Yeah,
oh,
that was an
AD got hurt getting powder.
app. Clapping his hands. When did he get
Ah.
the braids? I didn't even know he had the braids.
He
Boy,
just did the braids.
He just did.
That afro was
Hair grow
terrible.
quick.
Boy,
Baby.
AD looking like he got that Martin hairstyle.
I
when he
guess
doing that
on watch
coat.
for what?
Huh?
On watch for what?
On watch to be like, bro, is he that dude? Is he the dude that we keep saying is he top two in the at his position still? If he can't get his team out of the second round,
Yeah, I don't think that he's gonna lose that. Like, he's other than Joker, like he's the most dominant center that you got. Like that ain't gonna change for a long time.
Who's the top 3 in the league right now?
That's
I
what I'm
don't even
trying
know
to
who
figure
the
out.
third
Like,
one- who's the
to
third
add
one?
context to it, because I
Aiden?
think there's some validity to the question. I just want to add
No, in the league,
context on
period.
like how we're gonna do it because he's still gonna be producing.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Yeah.
so is he gonna be like?
So he
but
got
I
some
think even
grace.
James Harden went to a conference finals, right?
Yep.
Oh, he even went to the finals. What am I talking about? I'm tripping.
Well, he went to the finals now as the lead dog.
Oh no, yeah.
I don't see it because I like you said he gonna keep producing. Ain't nobody gonna take.
I know,
his
but
place.
at some point, man, like
You got to get there. Everybody got there who we say
He
is
might get there
good.
once. Charles,
He
Barkley,
got to get there.
Charles
once.
Barkley got there once.
Charles Barkley was
yeah,
an
but
MVP.
we're talking about Embiid like not ever getting there.
I think he'll get there. It don't have to be this year.
It don't have to be this year.
Nah,
It got to be because James Harden about to get paid again, or he about to lead the team.
he gone. Dude. I
If
feel
he
like
gone, bro, y'all done.
they can keep going. Embiid so talented, they're gonna be able to keep going back to the drawing board.
Embiid is
at
old,
least
bro,
twice.
and he barely.
They're gonna have at least 2 go back to the drawing board. If
big
this
man
hard
don't get
don't
better.
work, we're gonna go back and see what we can do something else. And if that don't work, 2 years from now, we can go back. Then Embiid will be on his down.
Big men do not get better when they get older.
Embiid,
No.
give him his skill set better.
Let's see. So top 10 NBA players of 2022. Let's see here.
Is it a consensus that Draymond is the best passer in the league?
No, I don't think so.
Giannis,
the best?
Passing big
so
man.
Giannis has been to a
Period.
finals and won
Luka.
one. Kevin Durant has been to a finals and won
Draymond
2.
the best.
Curry got rings. Jokic made it to a Western Conference final, no rings. Joel Embiid is 5th on the list. Tatum has went to a finals and lost. Doncic, where did he get to the conference finals
Conference finals.
last year? So Of course, LeBron. I don't need to say it. Kawhi's won rings, bro. Ja Morant, where did he go? Devin Booker went to a fucking finals.
Was that
Jimmy
the argument?
Butler's went to a fucking finals. James Harden.
I think that's the argument now. Then
Mm.
I guess your best player has to have the ball instead of being in the post. Like all of those people get to control the game more so than Embiid. Embiid gotta
Damn,
you gotta
did Trae
bring
Young
the
go to
game
a
to
conference
him.
finals?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
You gotta bring the game to Embiid.
Hey, bro. Hey, he ain't even been to a conference finals, bro.
Ja almost went. Ja didn't get out the second round. But
Ja not there yet. He's just
Yeah,
popping on, but
he's
Embiid's
still
been looked at on that level. And he hasn't been to a conference
Ja
finals.
passed up Joel this year, bro. Yeah, that's it.
So you got to give me a conference finals at least,
That's fair.
you know. So, all right.
Is that it?
And I ain't got Ben Simmons in the way no more.
Yeah, because Josh Bros. Now that's about 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
None of them are good or that good, but we all agree that the number 2 picks of 15 and 16 drafts were better than the number 1 picks. So he's talking about Goff greater than Wentz and Mariota greater than Winston. Hell no on the second one.
No.
Yeah, Winston is way better than Mariota.
And golf and who?
Goff is better
Goff
than
and Wentz.
Was better than Wentz. I didn't understand that draft class, that first 2 picks in general.
Goff is definitely better than Wentz, or has proven to be better.
He has
than
proven to be,
He's made it to
but
Did y'all say
championship
Winston
game.
was way better than Mariota?
Damn, Goff and Wentz
Stop.
both.
Mariota
Wentz
is
Super
and
Bowl.
Winston are tied.
you be saying Ty because you don't give a fuck about them equally. I'm talking about them as actual
Winston
players.
goes to the
It's the
Super Bowl.
difference, nigga.
I said played in the Super Bowl. I mean, they were in the Super Bowl, but yeah,
It is
he didn't
true.
go to the game.
He didn't. Winston played in the Super
I
Bowl.
mean, not literally play, but he didn't go to the game. He was there, wasn't he?
He said he went to the game.
What Super
What?
And what Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
But he didn't play. But Goff. The point is, Goff and Wentz both have made it to a Super
Far in the
Bowl,
playoffs. Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. Which is, that's kind of
Man,
nuts.
It is crazy, actually.
Which one of them has had the better career though?
Out of all 4 of them?
Yeah.
It has to be Goff, bro.
Out of all 4 of them.
Yeah, he went to the
played-
Super Bowl.
At least he was
Yeah.
the catalyst to get him there.
That's
Wentz
true.
only set them up, and then old boy
He
took
even
him to
played
the
the
top
playoffs,
and
yeah,
actually
that's
won
true.
the shit.
Yeah.
that's
Wentz
true.
got him off to a hot start,
Yeah.
and old boy came through and sealed the deal.
Damn.
But Mariota gets like the biggest pass,
Yeah.
you know.
Because he's just average enough.
Mhm.
Not
But
even that. I
no,
think
but
it's
here's the thing though. Remember, they were just champion Mariota over Winston.
They were.
Everybody was talking big up on this dude.
Even when he used to come in for, I used to piss me off. He come in for Oakland, and they just Mariota is such a great player. He's so smart. Like Ray just ran a 3-yard like quarterback draw. Like, come on, bro. Like they used to sub
He
him
doing
in
it
and
now
out.
with the Falcons too.
And yeah.
He's been average since Oregon. I
Mhm.
agree with that.
Yep. Drink more water. The Jazz were 27th and D with Gobert off the court. I guess y'all were talking about his impact. Last one. Josh Bros, y'all can't do Zach like that and say we're winning in spite of him. We've run for 150 plus yards back-to-back weeks, so his stats aren't gonna be great.
They're never gonna be great.
Yeah, the same way that they hype up Cooper Rush for when
never
they run
gonna
for
be great.
300 yards and he throw for 100. They be like, oh yeah, it's Cooper Rush leadership. Oh, gives a
Such
fuck.
smart plays.
Yeah, nah. They running the fucking ball because they can't put the ball in the quarterback's hands.
Right.
If you had Patty Mahomes, I guarantee you they're not running the ball that many times.
Where's those Cheerios? I think I missed one.
Rob Costa said Zach Wilson is equal to Jalen Hurts.
I saw that. Same thing.
I ain't even gonna say a word.
Yeah, you leave that alone. I don't. That's another QB that we're gonna talk about next 5 years. And be like, why the fuck did the Jets pick Zach Wilson 2 overall? No one said nothing.
You said what now?
I'm thinking about that. I'm looking
No
for
one
it
knew
out
who
here.
Zach Wilson was coming in the draft. And these niggas picked him
saw
number
in
2.
the game.
They were declaring that he is the second best player in this draft class.
I remember I was flabbergasted when they even start talking about him because I watched them BYU games. I saw him shook.
It's BYU.
BYU.
Who picks a quarterback number 2 overall from
That's
BYU?
just crazy.
BYU.
That's the case, then you better pick
Steve
this.
Young was the
They got a
BYU.
black quarterback for the first time ever.
When was the last
And
time
he
you
better be
did?
picked first because he better than Zach Wilson was.
BYU got a black quarterback?
Yes. For the
I
first
told
time
you
ever.
we in a renaissance of black
For
quarterbacks.
the first
bro.
time ever right now.
I didn't even know it was black Mormons. I didn't know that.
It's like, hey, we out here now,
Yeah.
bro. We ain't a
Yeah.
monolith, Lou.
Jesus, I see.
I'm looking for arterials. I seem to have missed it. You didn't see it, Shelton?
Is that the last one?
Arterial. Let me see if I.
You tired of holding that mic?
Yeah.
Go on and say something.
Ladies and gentlemen, sexual chocolate. That
Damn,
boy
arterial.
good.
I don't see it, bro.
He said Kyler been looking rough lately. Is he on watch?
No,
No,
it's his
because
coach,
we
man.
know who he is.
Kyler Kingsbury. Like I call Kyler Kingsbury.
You can't tell the difference now.
Right? They so mixed in the same, man. Kyler is, I think, a unique talent. It is being wasted on Cliff Kingsbury. It was cool because Cliff was familiar with him and got him acclimated to the NFL when they first, the little marriage said, hey, it's time for Kyler to get some real coaching now. Because he can be a dangerous weapon. Like, he has a unique set of skills to be that size and how quick and shifty he is. But Cliff ain't gonna get it done.
They said Hopkins come back this week,
Hopkins
Yep.
come back.
Hopkins
They
come
get
back.
Anderson
and they said if
Anderson
after this
means
week he's
nothing.
on watch. That's
He ought
what
to have some
Rob
weapons.
Costa said.
He has
Nah,
some
he gets
weapons.
a little bit more time than 1 week with Hopkins. Give him a couple weeks to get Hopkins right.
They ain't got that many
Bro,
weeks
he
left.
gonna go in on
Well,
Kingsbury.
they're all 3-3. That whole division is 3-3. So
That division
he does.
sucks.
He has a little bit of time. You got
Seattle might win that.
What's
division.
crazy
might
is
win that
the
division.
best division in football right now may be the AFC East.
NFC East.
The East, the beast of the East.
Yeah.
it is by far.
The NFC East.
Giants.
Hey, the
Eagles,
Giants ain't nothing to
Cowboys.
play with. Hey,
Y'all got the
I'm letting you
winning
know right
records,
now, bro.
but-
Don't let these Giants get to playoffs.
What the records is this basically what we're talking about.
I'm gonna act a plum fool. These Giants.
Shelton
gonna play.
6-0, bro.
The Giants are not making the playoffs.
In fantasy, bro, 6-0.
Yeah.
You rolling?
Who your quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
No, Herbert.
Herbert. Louis might be getting close to that dream that I was telling you about earlier. For this NFL season,
What's that?
we might get a Cincinnati Giants Super Bowl, bro.
That's
We might get a Bengals. Hey, and we all going to that. We all going to that.
Bro, the Giants are
We'll be
gonna
talking
be-
about flag football or something.
I'm telling
Kids
you,
league
bro.
somewhere.
New York versus Cincy.
Nah.
I'm going to Arizona if this happens.
Yep, that was the last one. And drink more water. I took you down, boy. I had to take you down, boy.
Hey, I'm doing shitball in fantasy
I
right now.
put
bro.
Rob on his back.
Pause.
Hey, drink more water. I am lucky you didn't have a defense plan, bro, because Herbert didn't do shit for me, bro. Man, and that shit always happened. I was like, when I saw, I was like, Herbert was playing, he was set to get 20 points. I was like, this shit ain't gonna happen. I said, this shit ain't gonna happen because it works out that way. But I'll take it. I'll take it. So anyway, yeah, shout out to Timbo, got his first win. But yeah, Shelton is still 6-0, and Drink Champs is 6-0, so they're the only undefeated.
We play this week.
Oh well, somebody going down.
Yeah, somebody gonna take
it's
their
gonna be
first
a one.
L.
The crazy thing
Stretch game.
is I'm the high scoring team in the league,
Yeah,
and I have 2 losses. Ain't that some shit?
I can't get a win right now.
What's your record, Nick?
Don't even worry about all that. Close out the show, kid.
That is it. Hey man, don't feel bad. Like I'm like 2-4 on one of my other teams. They get me that way sometimes. I've just come to the realization that team is absolutely trash. So anyway, that's gonna do it for us, man. We'll catch you guys Thursday, and we out. Peace.
Peace.